My time as your master is almost up. From now on, you'll have to walk this path alone. Master, look, what is this thing? The 10,000 souls banner truly suits a disciple of the devil sect. I'm not dead yet. And you already want to harvest my soul. Fool, I am 3 realms above you in cultivation. Even on the brink of death, how could I let a rookie like you scheme against me? Master, you've really gone all out with these materials. The patterns are flawed. It only has some effects in collecting and nurturing souls. No restrictions. And can't be controlled. So why did you bring it out? To give you a place to keep your soul. This is all I'm capable of, Master. Whether you want to enter the 10,000 souls banner or not is up to you. You just want to protect my soul. That's right, Master. You know what it's like to be a lost, wandering spirit. One wrong step, and you could end up tortured day and night. Maybe your disciple will ascend and become immortal one day, and I'll be able to restore your body for you. You're acting like an old nag. Where's the ruthlessness of a devil sect disciple? Just tell me, is there any restriction or not, Master? Collect. This magic artifact is extraordinary. Its effect on soul nurturing is amazing. I refined my method based on this. Removed useless steps. Improved the patterns. Could this kid really be a genius? Disciple, what are you doing? Turning your body into a zombie, Master. Even though you haven't practiced body refinement, a zombie is still pretty low grade, but it's better than nothing. Can't let it go to waste, right? This boy will accomplish great things. You're planning to use beast blood and flesh for cultivation? Don't be foolish. Wild beast blood can't be used. It will damage your soul and make you go mad. The books only say it can't be used, but don't explain why. So if you don't know the reason, find it out. If you use human blood, resentment can be resolved. So why not beast blood? If you can find the cause, devil cultivators won't have to kill people. For hundreds of years, no one has solved it. What makes you think you can? Maybe it's not that no one figured it out, only that those who did kept quiet. Hey there, brother. We're passing through here. My child hasn't eaten for 3 days. Please spare us some meat soup. Chance brought us together. Help yourselves, everyone. If you've starved for long, don't just eat meat. Drink soup first, then eat the mashed meat. You don't look like refugees. Why are you deep in the mountains? I'm from Kui County. A sudden government order seeks 3,000 children under 10 years old to be sent to King Sword sect for training. My son just turned 1. We had to flee overnight. King Sword sect is #1 in the land. If you meet them, run first. Is this really destiny with immortals? You know what the county magistrate is like? If it were a good thing, would he give it away to commoners? Someone is impersonating the King Sword sect, collecting boys and girls. Disciple, keeping these 3 by your side. Are you planning to test medicines on them? Master, you stayed up just for this question. Just to ask this? Ordinary people, after witnessing your devil sect methods, if they ever run into the righteous sects, one casual word, you'd be exposed instantly. So kill them. Eliminate witnesses. These were all caught overnight by the brave men. They're not food, they're for medicine. Mr. Zhao can read. Help me record their reactions. What should I record? Onset time. Adverse symptoms. Dosage differences. Don't miss a single one. You're really not going to use them for drug tests? Human faces aren't medicinal ingredients. You practice the devil's path. But devil's path doesn't mean foolishness. The king's sword sect flies their swords for 100 miles. In an instant. That impersonation will eventually bring them here. So all the more reason not to kill recklessly. If you're soft-hearted, you'll die on this path sooner or later. Master, you misunderstood. I just don't like unnecessary trouble. Then, after an hour, the wild boar gets restless. The bird shows symptoms first. It's not the smaller size that reacts faster. It's when spiritual energy gets more chaotic. The issue is in the blood. But the chaotic thoughts in the soul, brave one. Who are you, really? Just passing through. What did you discover? Beast blood drives people crazy. Not because it's humble, but because those hunted souls are chaotic. If you use medicine to settle the chaos first, then refine it with a calming method, maybe it'll work. Maybe. Ascending as an immortal always requires risk. You want to try it yourself? Otherwise, you. Brave one. Don't get close to him. This isn't my own thought. It's the wolf's hunger and fear, its primal instincts. Master, chant the calming spell. Are you sure? Quick. Cast the spell like this. Spell, 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 spell. You've refined the beast blood pill. Beautiful and brave one. You saved us, and yourself. What are you after? You can't buy my willingness, even for a fortune. This path is workable? Finally, the big achievement is completed. My way is complete. You wicked disciple, using me as bait. Master, I can't get a second 10,000 souls banner. If the wind blows now, I might die. It worked. Master. I'm going to Kui County. You wicked disciple, are you crazy? The beast blood pill can be used, but its effect is way too mild. There aren't enough wild animals in the mountains. Kui County has devil cultivators and sword cultivators from King. That's why I need to go. If we take the long way, 3 or 5 years isn't a big deal. This time is 3 or 5 years. Next time it'll be 7 or 8. I want to knock on the gate of immortals and grasp the galaxy in my dreams. Master, I'll leave you under Zhao Hezo's care. Just toss my master aside. When I master my cultivation, I'll definitely come back for you. You're just a fledgling little devil, not ready to leave the sect yet. Master, you've exhausted all your devil skills. Now, the King's Sword sect won't notice anything off. What about you then? At best, 3 years of life left. Master, are you tired of living? After all the effort I put into refining a 10,000 souls banner for you, what's the point? I was going to die anyway. Sooner or later, it doesn't matter. Didn't you say you want to be immortal? 3 years' time. If you reach the Union realm, I could still be saved. You might as well let me reach immortality in 3 years instead. Where's your bold ambition from earlier? If you get discouraged so easily, why bother cultivating? I'm going to sleep now, as your master. If it weren't that I'm dying, leave the river alone. It's the final hurdle to becoming immortal. Once you cross it, ascending to immortality will be just around the corner. 3 years in Hedong or 3 years to immortality, there's no difference. Passing the small boat. I am but a minor immortal from Dragon Tiger Mountain. This is the main gate road. Regulations forbid setting up stalls here. Mind your own business. Just look at that white banner. The calligraphy is actually quite ugly. Who asked about the calligraphy? What's the status? I told you to look at where the white banner is placed. Stay alert, everyone. Word has spread about the county magistrate seizing young boys and girls. Warriors from across the land are gathering in the city. We are just on patrol. Just report what you see. Let's go. Sigh. Another customer gone. Doesn't anyone want their fortune told these days? What would you like to ask, sir? If your predictions are accurate, would you even need to ask me? So you're here to test me. What, you can't figure it out? If you don't even have this much skill, how dare you tell fortunes for others? Isn't that just harming people? Today I shall rid the people of this nuisance. If you don't believe me, why not try this first divination? I'll only charge 1 copper coin. If I'm right, you give me 1 coin. If I'm wrong, I'll pay you back 100-fold. How about it? One coin if you're right, and you owe me 100 coins if you're wrong. Are you serious? Once a word is spoken, it cannot be taken back. Neighbors, did you all hear what this little Taoist said? If he's wrong, he owes me 100 coins. Fine, let me see what you've got. Tell me, what is my surname? All right. Please write down your birth characters. Why should I tell you my birth characters? You didn't say I had to provide those. Can't fortune tellers read faces? Here's my face for you to see. If you can't figure it out, you lose. If you can't figure it out, then pay up. Don't even think about welshing. My big brother works at the yamen. He'll skin you alive if you're short even 1 coin. Since you are forcing my hand, this humble Taoist has no choice but to go against my master's orders and show my true skills. Your surname is Wang, am I correct? Wrong, 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 wrong. My name is Li. Li as in plum. This rascal Wang just to win. He's even disowning his ancestral name. Bah, he can't even afford to lose 1 coin. What a piece of work. Go back and tell his father. Let Officer Wang whip him to death. Fine, you're good. My surname is indeed Wang. But you just got lucky, like a blind cat finding a dead rat? A lucky guess is no real skill. Do you dare to bet again? The same stakes as before. Note that I have already performed 1 divination for you, which proved I am no fraud. A one-time lucky guess, what does that prove? Do you dare to guess my birth characters? Same stakes as before. It seems you are determined to make things difficult for me. Fine, Today I will make you yield completely. But the stakes must change. Change what? We agreed on 1 to 100. How can you go back on your word? 1 to 100 is fine, but you can't bet just one coin. For this divination, you must bet 2 coins. If I lose, I pay you 200 coins. And so on. I'll bet you for as many divinations as you want, but the stakes must double each time. Do you dare to bet? Fine, you said it. No one is allowed to back out. Stop the nonsense. Calculate my birth characters. If you can't, you lose. Year of Jia Chun, July 13th, the hour of high first quarter. Age 27 this year. Rascal Wang, if you dare to lie. We'll go tell your father. Fine, you're good. Right again. It's only 2 coins anyway. Again. Then pay me the 2 coins first. Put it on my tab. Would I stiff you for 2 coins? We'll settle everything at the end. Next divination, tell me, how many people are in my family? Your parents are both alive. Nearly 30 and still living in a cramped attic. Can't find a wife, so you leech off your brother and sister-in-law every day. Should I say there's only 1 person in your home? Or should I count your parents, brother, and sister-in-law? This time, guess the color of my dog's fur. You can't even feed yourself. You don't own a dog at all. Does my door face south or north? West. What is it made of? Willow wood. What wine do I usually like to drink? When you have money, you like royal ice roast. When you're broke, you steal whatever you can find. You Taoist, how dare you slander me? I'll write a character in my palm. You guess what it is? You wrote the character for King Ying Jun, but you have ink on your thumb. Planning to add a stroke after I say Wang, to change it to Jade. You. Wang 37. You have already lost 18 times. You owe me 524,287 coins. Counting the 1 coin you already paid, you still owe me 524,286 coins. I'll give you a round number. You owe me 520,000 coins. Do you want to keep betting? 1 coin for the first loss. 2 coins for the second. The 3rd time makes it 4. By the 10th time, you already owed me over 2,000 coins. Fraud. You're a fraud. I'm going to report you to the yamen. Thank you all for speaking up for justice. If any of you want your fortune told today, I won't charge a cent. My spiritual power is depleted. I really cannot give accurate readings for the rest of the day. You really are impatient. We agreed you'd come at midnight to avoid being seen by others. Why couldn't you wait even a few hours? Please don't take offense, priest. My father is gravely ill. Taking the medicine a few hours earlier might save him some suffering. I trust my performance earlier was passable. Please fulfill your promise, priest, and grant me the immortal elixir. You've spent your days stealing and cheating, and bullying the kind-hearted. Except for this bit of filial piety, you are truly worthless. Your father's vital energy is weak and his body is frail. This medicine can replenish what he has lost. He might have a huge appetite when he wakes up. He needs a light diet for 3 days before he returns to normal. What's the use of kowtowing to me? Go kowtow and apologize to the people you've bullied. If I find out you are still doing evil, I will personally bring retribution upon you. Even if your father has eaten my elixir, I will cut him open to take it back. I wouldn't dare. Truly, I wouldn't dare. Please don't be angry, priest. I will never commit an evil act again. If only there really were karmic retribution. A good person like me should have great rewards. Fellow cultivator, you just said good people should have great rewards. But I have one thing I don't understand. You helped a scoundrel. Does that still count as a good deed? May I ask who you are, miss? Suchanya of the King's Sword sect. No need to worry, fellow cultivator. The Dharma treasure in your hand possesses its own spiritual aura. It is indeed rare, but a disciple of the King sect would never commit the evil act of killing to steal a treasure. I am simply curious and wish to ask a question. So you are an elite of the King's Sword sect. I am Chun, the rogue cultivator without a sect. My humble dwelling is meager and not fit for guests. Let me treat you to a drink at the tavern, miss. I apologize, but my sect's rules forbid me from drinking alcohol. Besides, the mortal world is the same everywhere. No need to be concerned, fellow cultivator. Then let's have a cup of tea. My level is not as high as yours, miss. This place is too dirty and not good for chatting. Pardon my intrusion, but I have been observing you in secret for a long time. I truly do not understand your actions. Could you enlighten me? Miss Su, why were you observing me? I suspected that you were involved in Magistrate Kui's seizing of children. Then you think too highly of me. I'm just a rogue cultivator of the unorthodox paths, having only just reached the spirit awakening stage. How could I have such ability, the spirit awakening stage? But your divination skills are extremely powerful. I thought you were a senior expert hiding your cultivation. If I could truly divine the past and future, why would I need to put on a show with 137? It was just a double act, to fool the passers-by. That is precisely what I don't understand. Since you put so much effort into that show, why were your later divinations so accurate? Dozens of people asked for fortunes. They couldn't have all been in on it with you, could they? Miss Su, this is a secret technique. It cannot be revealed to outsiders. If you want to know, why don't we strike a deal? I wonder what fellow cultivator wants to trade for. If I can solve Miss Su's confusion, can I exchange it for a key condensation pill? I don't have a key condensation pill, but I do have the materials to refine one. If fellow cultivator can clear up my doubts, I'm willing to make the trade. The quality of these Xuanzang robe materials is outstanding. The King's Sword sect really is incredibly wealthy. As an independent cultivator, I have no choice but to target wealthy merchants. Acting with Wang Sanqi was to build up my reputation. Ordinary people don't have money, so it might be better to offer free fortune-telling and have them spread my name instead. That's how I attract wealthy clients. No matter how much wealth mortals have, how can it benefit cultivation? Miss Su comes from a prestigious family, so she probably doesn't understand the game. While Xuanzang road materials are rare, if you're willing to pay a high price, you can still buy them. So that's how it is. You want to scam more money, don't you? Of course it's not a scam. I'll refine pills to strengthen the body in exchange. The price may be a bit high, but it's absolutely not a scam. Raising the price on purpose, isn't that still a scam? Doing business is all about buying low and selling high. Expensive antiques worth a fortune are just overvalued clay too. It's all judged by people's hearts. I don't sell fakes, but as long as it's real, how much I sell it for is my own skill. That's what business is about. Now I understand. But there's still one thing I don't get. You say you don't know fortune telling. So, how are your predictions so accurate? It's just a trick of the trade, reading people's words and expressions. What people seek is nothing more than wealth, safety, love, and children. If an old man asks about sons, it's usually because he lacks heirs. Say it vaguely enough, and they'll fit it to their situation themselves. Fellow cultivator is truly talented. I've learned a lot. These are just low-level tricks and have nothing to do with true cultivation. If life wasn't so hard for a rogue cultivator, I'd much rather hide away in the mountains than bother figuring people out. You're too modest, my friend. Such skills can't be gained even after centuries of cultivation in the mountains. May I ask, when you help someone like that villain Wang Sanqi, does that still count as doing good? Debating the Tao while sitting, that's the righteous path. It's the highest standard for judging right and wrong. Looking at this young lady, she seems easy to fool but is actually very hard to deceive. Lying in front of those eyes, you'd definitely be seen through. If you want to ask my true feelings, I'd say closing a karmic loop is kindness, while letting bad karma fester is evil. Please elaborate, fellow cultivator. When I first arrived in Kui County, Wang Sanqi tried to extort me, but I taught him a lesson. So his malice toward me was duly repaid. Afterwards, to build my own reputation, I worked with him. He played his part, and I healed his father. We're even. I gained my reputation, and he saved his father. The karma settled perfectly. That's doing good. But what about all the other people Wang Sanqi bullied? That's their own karma. I told him to compensate and apologize, but it was just a passing remark. Whether those people forgive or take revenge, that's up to them. Once I've got what I wanted, whatever happens with Wang Sanqi after I leave has nothing to do with me. According to your logic, how should the weak settle their own karma? Are they just supposed to bear it in silence? When powerful, help the world. When poor, focus on self-cultivation. How mortal karma is settled is something only immortals should ponder. If I ever become a great immortal, join the ranks of the immortals, maybe then I can ensure everyone receives karmic retribution. How could you make sure everyone receives karmic retribution? How could you possibly do that? Just wait until the next life for karma to be settled. If all mortals ended up in the same place after death, and all their good and evil was shown clearly in a mirror, then, according to their unsettled karma, those destined for the oil cauldron go to the oil cauldron. Those meant to reincarnate. This way, wouldn't everyone get their just desserts? Reincarnate? What do you mean by that? It means being reborn as a human again, or as livestock, or even as plants and trees. I'm just talking off the cuff. As for the specifics, I'll think about it in detail when I become an immortal. Crap, in the eyes of cultivators, reincarnation is basically possession. Is she about to accuse me loudly of being a demon and cut off my head? With one swing of her sword? Judging sin, settling karma, and the cycle of reincarnation. Sir, your ambition truly makes me feel ashamed in comparison. I've racked my brain thinking how to save all people, but even my sect leader never thought of something so creative. Well, it's not really my original idea either. I'm just repeating what others have said. Sir, you are truly humble and sincere. I sincerely admire you. I actually have something important to ask your help with. You want my help? Miss Sue, you flatter me too much. With my level of cultivation, how could I possibly help? It's about the forced conscription of boys and girls here in Kui County. That guy is at least at the profound realm stage. If even he can't handle the trouble, as a beginner, if I get involved, wouldn't that be suicide? Miss Sue is that fake King Sword sect swordsman. Really that tricky? To tell you the truth, I've investigated for days, but found no sign of the imposter. The conscripted children are being held outside the city at King Lian Dao's temple. They're not in any mortal danger for now. But the situation is only getting more complicated. It doesn't seem that the magistrate was bewitched by a demonic sect. It feels more like it's an order from someone high up in the court. The mortal court? What do they want with these children? That's exactly what I can't figure out. Before I left, my elders repeatedly warned me this journey would be full of danger, and I would meet a lifelong enemy. So I must not act rashly. They also foretold that a noble person would cross my path to help me get through the danger. Looks like it's you, sir. I urgently need your help. In my opinion, only you can uncover the truth. This is the #1 King Sword sect we're talking about. If I build a connection, it's guaranteed profit when seeking resources in the future. Maybe I can even find a way to save my master. Great fortune comes with great risk. I'm willing to help, but I have a small request. I'd like to make a key condensation pill first. And once I've cultivated my danshan and qi si, I'll start investigating. Miss Su, would you be able to wait a few days? Cultivation is fundamental. There just happens to be a quiet chamber outside the city you can use, so spend the next few days cultivating in peace. And when you're done, we'll check out the situation together. Thank you, Miss Su. It's just that the place outside the city is pretty far. How about I just find a spot in town to refine the pill? To avoid interruptions, I can take you out of the city with my sword light and make a short detour on the way. No need to worry about attention. I can hide us using illusion arts. No one will notice. So he's good at illusions too. No wonder I couldn't sense him earlier. Miss Su, if you're going to take me out with your sword light, I actually have a favor to ask. Could you remove the illusion spell? Doing it this way might really scare the others.
Exactly.
That's precisely the effect I want. Shopkeeper, I'd like to leave my bundle here for a while. I'll come pick it up in a few days. This Taoist priest. There are many people coming and going in this shop, and it's hard to keep things safe. It's truly difficult for us to safeguard guests' belongings. If anything gets lost or damaged, these will all be considered a safekeeping fee. These are treasures left behind by immortals. They must not suffer the slightest damage. After today, my title as a little immortal will truly be solidified. When I first flew to the heavens with my master, I lost my voice from shouting just like you, Taoist friend. At the time, I only felt that the skies and earth were vast and endless. I always thought that one day I could ride a flying sword on my own, traveling to the ends of the earth and seeing all the wonders of the world. Miss Su can now ride a flying sword already. She can go wherever she wants. That's true freedom. The further I go in cultivation, the more difficult it feels. Although I can ride a sword now, I spend all my time in secluded meditation deep in the mountains, meditating and practicing swordsmanship. Where's the time to go out and travel? This forbidden's house within 100 feet was actually carved straight out of the mountain rock with a flying sword, hewn out purely by force. Miss Su's sword light. Just how sharp can it possibly be? Sir, please feel free. I'm not skilled in alchemy myself, but our sect does have related texts. Maybe these could help you condense your qi si just a bit. These two are ordinary books passed down by Master Mo Chi. So there's even a difference between clockwise and counterclockwise rotation when condensing qi. Clockwise rotation refines spiritual energy more efficiently, while counterclockwise makes casting spells go more smoothly. Take a condensation pill twice, and you can form 2 qi Cs. That's an incredible idea. Suppose 1 qi C doubles every year. You can advance in 30 years. If 2 qi Cs keep doubling from the start, it still takes 29 years. The difference is minimal. Cultivating immortality is practically an all-encompassing, meticulous science. You could also try condensing multiple times. These details were never mentioned by Master. If I were to simultaneously condense 2 dantians spinning in opposite directions, what effect would that have on the qi C? I really wish I had more materials so I could try it. Condensing dual qi Cs. No, I can't suddenly raise the price. Offending him wouldn't be smart. I didn't expect Chun-Li to have such talent with formations. If Miss Su has any questions, just go ahead and ask. You're lending me your books. I was just wondering how to repay you. You eliminated a lot of the wrinkles. And the effect of this formation gathering spiritual energy is actually better than what I've learned. But the spiritual energy it draws in is probably a bit mixed and impure, even absorbing the decayed yin spirit energy. It's fine, condensation pills are basic pills anyway. Mixed spiritual energy doesn't affect the quality. The key is the refining speed. The faster the speed, the better the pill's effect. Miss Su. Let's first investigate the source of this yin wind. I'm going. The difference in casting speed is just huge. This is the demonic arts of blood refinement. There's a demon using human blood to practice. No wonder the righteous path hates the demonic sect so much. These methods. Even I want to kill this murderer. Miss Su, look at the corpse at the very top. It probably died several days ago too. That demon might not even be nearby. It's fine, I can find them. That demon is to the northeast, 300 miles away. A 300-mile tracking range. Master, we demonic cultivators really haven't seen enough. This trip could be risky. I might not be able to guarantee your safety. But eradicating demons and punishing evil is our duty. I have 3 sword talismans to give you. You can stay here and focus on your cultivation. At least 3 days. Maybe as long as 5. I'll definitely come back. Miss Su truly cannot stand evil. But it's a shame she lacks experience dealing with demons. Master, you're awake. A few more days of rest wouldn't hurt. I spoke just to warn you this place is not ordinary. Don't worry, Master. I saw through it long ago. I was just going to warn Miss Su, but she moved too quickly. What's the point of warning her now? There must be a demonic treasure down there. Go fetch that treasure right away. Now's not the time for treasure hunting. I just received the secret scripture. Once I've refined my qi C, I won't be too late for treasure hunting. Condensing energy and shooting it into the dantian. Spirit energy gathers around. The shell peels away through 360 cycles. With each circulation, a layer of essence fades. When all the essence dissipates, now's the moment. The Kisi has formed. I've finally broken away from a mortal body. Kisi stage brings a lifespan of 200 years. If I could learn the world's top king swordsmanship, that would be ideal, but as a demonic cultivator, to ask for true teachings is simply courting death. Now that my cultivation is complete, it's time to investigate that mysterious pit of corpses. Allow me. Yeah. Master Kue, why has the temple been closed? The Guanyin I prayed to finally responded. I have to fulfill my vow today. You received a miracle? Great mercy, great compassion. Please bless me with great fortune this year. Don't rush. Wait for the gold light to fade first. I have to be the first to offer incense. Let Master see my piety. Master Kue, why have you sealed the temple? Amitabha, the donor is filled with murderous intent. No matter what your reason for coming, do not harm those outside. Bystander. I follow where my sword points, tracking down the villain who has harmed countless people. Master, how do you explain the robe stained with resentment? All beings are foolish. All beings suffer. This humble monk saves all beings. Naturally, I take on mortal resentments. Amitabha. There really is a trap. Ah. Put down your weapon. Become enlightened instantly. Self-destruct your ears. I wonder if the demonic sound has been broken. Cannot be born. The blood pill can heal my lion dragon ears. Too bad the side effects are too severe. No rush to take it yet. The blood curse is extremely vicious, and casting it is complicated. 2 Supreme King Sword Talismans. For this thing instead. What a loss. Wanham Banner. It's so much better than my master's shoddy version. No need for more words. Starting a fight at the slightest disagreement. This is the righteous path. Sin. Unable to win an argument. So you kill to vent your anger. Who is really the demonic one? You want to reason with me. But your motive is just to win. Harboring malice. Saying one thing, meaning another. Foolish people. You will never break my flawless golden body. Nourishing the sword with oneself. Aren't you afraid the sword will turn against you? Even your soul will be harmed. Sword heart is the human heart. Sincere as one, with 2 righteous hearts. Why fear injury? Villain, prepare to die. Luckily, I prepared the evil spell Spirit Child. Evil spell spirit child. Made by destroying the mind of one's own kin during refining. So all these corpse Buddhas in the pit are defeated to ensure the physical body remains intact. If the villain's body is destroyed, his soul will be pulled by the formation, immediately descending into this amber. Take over and be reborn. Wait, if Miss Sue chops up the villain over there, he'll instantly resurrect right in front of me. These days, even demonic cultivators are damned cautious. Soaking doesn't rot it. No curled edges or missing corners from flipping. Just this white mark. This white mark. Could it have been made by that sword talisman just now? This book is the real treasure. Stuff it carelessly inside your clothes, and it becomes armor impervious to blades and bullets. What heritage does it actually describe? It comes from doing good deeds and saving beings. The golden staff opens the gates of hell. Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva, the merciful and great holy master. Siddhigarbha Sutra. Sure enough, only the opening lines are from the original Siddhigarbha Sutra. The rest is an advanced soul technique. All secret arts of the dragon's lair soul. Unfortunately, they're just for harming or breaking souls. No soul nurturing methods. Can't save master. Hide the spirit child well. Breaking the curse gives the gods an extra life. Master, your disciple is supposed to ascend in 3 years. Why prepare for soul transfer? Such mercy. Destroy it quickly, or the villain will take over and refine it easily. Your master is worth the risk. You have plenty of experience in soul taking. If I set a formation to block the villain's soul, how long can it last? You can hardly withstand one strike from Tongshuan. Once the soul leaves the body and enters the rootless wood, the more spells you cast, the faster it dissipates. Cut off the connection. Delay the soul's escape. You can't cultivate immortality without risk. Everything is ready. Just waiting for Miss Sue to cut down the villain's body. King's sword technique truly is #1 in the world. Troops. Wanhun banner, that's my Wanhun banner. If I can't catch it, just cut it. Survival is the priority. The magic treasure has become my death sentence. The opponent actually broke the connection and turned it around. Amitabha, I hold no grudge with you, benefactor. Why do you seek my life? Sin haunts you. There will be retribution. This monk can recite to the air and transcend the golden body. The soul is fading. I must trick him out. Perish together. Since you seek my life, benefactor, why not dare to come out and meet me? If you know you can't reveal this, then it's better to turn back before it's too late. Undo the formation while you can. Amitabha, Master, you've misunderstood. I'm not trying to harm you. I'm here to save you. Early ascension to bliss. The world is a sea of suffering. Turning back leads to salvation. That's just telling people to hurry up and die. My intentions are sincere. Master, please sail into my boat soon. Then why do you not dare to meet me? Amitabha, I ask for nothing in return. No need for you to remember what I look like, Master. Acting like this, benefactor, damages the reputation of the King's Sword sect. If you truly have skills, Break free from your restraints. Let me witness the world's best king sword technique. My dear senior sister, we agreed not to reveal our identities. Well, since you know my background, I can't ruin King's reputation either. To be fair, I'll remove the 10,000 souls banner and fight you evenly. How responsible. If you remove the banner, I'll give you 3 moves. Quickly disable this magic treasure. Don't be impatient. I'm a disciple from a righteous sect, not familiar with controlling this demonic tool. I'm working hard to use the spell. No, the rat is trying to cheat. I've been discovered. Shameless beast. Full of lies. I'll kill you. That laugh is truly tragic. Let them get their revenge. The vengeful souls won't be fierce enough. Half of the magic treasure is destroyed. Master, I haven't finished absorbing his skills yet. Before I've taken everything he's learned, I'll leave him alive. As for those vengeful souls, you can't stop them from getting their revenge. The soul-breaking banner is meant to raise resentment in the vengeful souls. Once their revenge is done, the resentment dissipates. So where would the power of 1,000 ghosts come from? Master, that's not how the calculation works. This magic treasure is half destroyed, but it lets me trade more sword talismans with Miss Sue. It's worth it. Do you think those sword talismans are ordinary charms? That's a life-saving treasure given by his elders. This favor is overwhelming. Since it's such a big favor, all the more reason for a deeper cause and effect. The worst thing is being a fence-sitter. If Master wants to work with Miss Sue, he absolutely can't reveal his demonic nature midway. If you help, you have to help all the way. Miss Sue, why did you come back so quickly? My eardrum was injured, so I can't hear clearly. Thank you. I only destroyed the demon's physical body, letting his soul escape. I was worried you were in danger, so I hurried back. But it seems I was too late. Sir, about where that demon went, and this 10,000 souls banner. Could you explain these to me? Miss Sue, I only know that demon wanted to resurrect here. As for the evil things he did before, why don't we ask the masters in the banner together? Despicable and shameless. You King Sword sect work with evil practices. So what righteous juniors are you? If you've got guts, give me a quick death. Being too obsessed. If anyone in the world clings to you, bullies you, humiliates you, laughs at you, despises you, hates you, just endure, avoid, tolerate, and put up with them. Wait a few more years. Then watch them. Blonde girl. She can break my evil cursed spirit child. She can refine my 10,000 souls banner. She's also from the demonic path. You associate with this demon, and the reputation of the King Sword sect. This demon was caught by Sir, so life and death is up to Sir. Sir, don't pay attention to my beliefs in you. Thank you, Miss Sue, for your trust. I'm just a wandering cultivator, learning whatever I come across. But I swear, I've never done anything immoral. Today, Sir avenged the innocent. But what about the 10,000 souls banner and the evil spirit child? How does Sir intend to deal with them? I'm a loose cultivator who doesn't know the rules. Miss Sue, what do you think is best? The vengeful souls in the banner are fierce. By sect rules, it can only be destroyed, so they can die without pain. But it's not my place to overstep and handle it. Your magic treasure. If you're willing to let me destroy it, I'll exchange it for the sword hero I had as a child. It's every bit as good as the 10,000 souls banner. Miss Sue used such a big sword hero as a child? I was young and ignorant then, and thought my master's sword hero looked good, so I kept demanding one. Just thought it looked nice. The gift is too valuable, so I can't accept it. You destroy the 10,000 souls banner. As for the evil spirit child, I'd like to ask Miss Sue for a favor. This child is still alive, and this is a newly acquired soul secret technique. If it can be improved, it's possible to save them. I might not be able to figure it out in 10 years, but the King's Sword sect has countless experts. Saving a life is great merit. Such deep and precious secret techniques, and you just hand them over. I can't raise him for 10 years, and can't trust anyone else to take him. I promise I'll immediately send him back to the sect and ask Master for help. If a way to save people is found, I'll copy it and give Sir a copy. Master only has 3 years left. I'm not confident I can master the secret technique. But by relying on King's Sword sect, the best in the world, it could be improved. Master, your soul could be saved. The Jade Talisman belongs to King's Sword sect. If other cultivators challenge you, showing the Jade Talisman can save you lots of trouble. The sword token is gifted to Sir. Don't overthink it. The more you get entangled, when your identity is exposed, the faster you'll die. Master, how come you didn't see your disciple's fierce heart? My friendship with Miss Sue is good now. She can help with the evil spirit child, and the 10,000 souls banner is officially approved. Miss Sue doesn't know about your existence. If I say, Master, you are actually a vengeful soul in this banner, I could be saved by King's Sword sect too. Don't be too anxious. My relationship with Miss Sue isn't good enough yet to ask the sect leader for help. Yeah. I'll teach you some tricks for dealing with women. You must win over this little girl. Master, let's skip this. You really want to investigate the boys and girls issue. There's something strange everywhere. You've even swallowed the key condensing pill, saving 10 years of hardship. You can't spit it out now, can you? You're smarter than me. But there are 3 things you need to listen to me about. Master, do you have any instructions for me? First, refine that swordmaster. That young girl has already left the method of refining on the swordmaster. Second, you need to choose a spell to focus on studying, for use in magic duels. All right, I accept. What about the third matter? The way you look now. If you go to Kui County again, you'll attract a lot of unnecessary trouble. Remember to keep your face covered. Although the 10,000 souls banner is good for dueling, it doesn't help people improve their cultivation. But if it really comes down to fighting for your life, my transportation technique, which requires chanting for half a day before casting, can't compare to others who can cast theirs instantly. Master said if I go to Kui County looking like this, I'll attract trouble. Did sleeping in the wild these days ruin my looks? Greetings, benefactor. Elder, no need for formalities. I already said avenging you all was just a chance occurrence. The main thing is that you avenged yourselves. Without benefactor's help, we'd be lonely ghosts forever. It's understandable that Miss Sue committed so many sins in the demonic path. Bloody battle against the righteous. Many times, surrendering was necessary. When being harmed or killed, the righteous never came to save anyone. But when we seek revenge, they show up to make us surrender. Elder, that's a fair question. I'll try to think about it for you if I get a chance. Go ask Miss Sue. Benefactor, you're too kind. If it causes you trouble, then I'm truly shameless and an ingrate. This small matter isn't worth it. Elder, did you get a confession from that hateful monk? He confessed, benefactor, but you didn't ask. So we tortured him several times ourselves and extracted all his life's learning. This chant meditation requires reciting scripture and offering the Buddhist precepts worshipped by the Nirvana sect. Judging by the Nirvana sect disciples' behavior. This Buddha, which doesn't even have a name, is probably an evil god. Borrowing power from him will surely lead to trouble sooner or later. Interrogation for behavior. Practicing these 4 secret soul techniques is still safest. Go. Impressive. No wonder it's a treasure of the King's Sword sect. Scout the capital. What happened at the tea house? Are you... Immortal Master, you're back. You finally came back. Your bundle left here was stolen by someone, and even hurt the shopkeeper. Lowly one talks too much, and dragged Immortal Master into trouble. Please forgive me. Eat this, it'll help your leg heal faster. Where are those thugs? What are their names? There are a dozen or so of them. I don't know their names. The reason they started trouble was boasting that their young master was unparalleled in looks. I contradicted them a bit, and they attacked me. They left a message. If you want to find them, go to Hangdao Inn, room No. 4 Sky. Go on. In the future, avoid these kinds of arguments. Why are you soft-hearted again? Going to play hero again? Master, if I hadn't met you, I might have ended up worse than this clerk. If he hadn't met me, who else would have saved him? There's no karma in this world. It's truly unpleasant. Recently, Kui County has been forcefully recruiting boys and girls, attracting many people from the martial world. Ordinary inns no longer accept outsiders. Only those with strict rules allow entry. No weapons allowed. Break the rules and you lose your head. Today's visit is all about gaining fame. So let's bully mortals a little. Interesting, left wood, right copper. Since entering the door, they've been ranking martial artists into grades. Is this young Taoist trying to enter the copper door but can't push it open? Want me to help you? Door fee is just 10 taels, you know? Floodwaters crashing into the Dragon King's temple. Young master has arrived. Miss, you must have mistaken me for someone else. We've never met before. That's right. Room No. 4 Sky, right? I truly have never met young master before, but I've heard your famous name for a long time. Look, my skills aren't bad, right? Miss, opening this door. Aren't you afraid I'll go in with you and break the inn's rules? The martial world isn't just about fighting. Connections matter, you know. Besides, haven't you already entered the same door, young master? Miss Lan and I are meeting for the first time. So how could she recognize me? How could anyone mistake this face of yours, young master? There's no second person like you in the world. I almost fell for you just seeing you once. Young master has been enjoying great fame lately. I heard about some Rift Valley wild demon, Black Mountain Orange Fiend, and 9-Finger Flaying Ghost all seeking you out to discuss big plans. Judging by those names, none of them seem like good people, but they're here to save children. What big plans are they discussing? Is it rebellion? Isn't he the Riftbone wild demon? I heard he loves breaking people's leg bones. Isn't young master the hero they're looking for? Seems I found the right person. Were you the one who broke that clerk's leg at Bai Tea House? Let me ask again. Who injured the Bai Tea House shopkeeper and clerk? Isn't Hangdao Inn supposed to forbid weapons? It certainly does forbid them. Careful. Despicable scoundrel. How dare you hurt my benefactor? Benefactor. Take him into the 10,000 souls banner. I'll make him unable to even cry. Hold on, don't act yet. Let me ask clearly first. Does this friend have any grudges? You can solve it outside the inn. You know Hangdao Inn's rules. No fighting in the shopkeeper's inn. He acted just now, didn't you see? He's already dead drunk. Now that you've seriously injured him, it's punishment enough. But my friend, you broke my inn's rules. How should we settle this account? Now I'm drunk too. Can the innkeeper be forgiving? I can wait until your head is also smashed into the floor. Then I'll show you mercy. This really isn't any fun. Miss Lan, please wait a moment. Young master, I really don't know anything. I just mistook you for someone else. Please have mercy. Spare my life, please. Are you still acting? Miss Lan, you deliberately brought me here, just so I'd get into a fight with them. Before I even entered Hangdao Inn, you were already waiting here. Young master, you've misunderstood. I met you for the first time before we became fellow disciples. I truly didn't do it. At first, I didn't notice anything wrong either. But just now, when the fat innkeeper and I made eye contact, we both froze for a moment. Even the man acted that way. How come when Miss Lan first met me, her eyes just widened, and she instantly greeted me? Tell me, you waited for me here on purpose. For what reason exactly? Are you really an immortal, young master? I know a bit of magic, but I wouldn't call myself a true immortal. Then you must have heard about the forced conscription in Kui County. I brought you here, actually, to save people. Since you deliberately stirred up trouble, then you owe me one. You're right, young master. I owe you. I'll definitely repay you. I'm willing to do anything. Please give me a chance to make it up to you. Go get something for me then. Oh, you want me to fetch something? Go steal all the documents in the county office related to the forced conscription of boys and girls. Bring them to me. And also any evidence of the county magistrate colluding with martial artists and setting traps to frame others. Deliver every piece to me. Kui County's Yeoman is more heavily guarded than the state capital. If you're afraid of dying, join my 10,000 souls banner. If you're dead, you won't be afraid anymore. No, young master, have mercy. I'm going right now. If you have any guts, just give me a quick death. If I so much as frown, then call me a coward. That Jan girl of yours, where is she? Is she involved in the conscription of boys and girls? You want me to betray my lady? You can forget it. Even if I'm shattered to pieces, I won't tell you a single thing. I was going to learn the immobilizing spell first, but now you're forcing me to learn torture first. Draw a circle for a prison. Torture becomes a family craft. With your sins, there's no hope for reincarnation. Uh-huh. Ah. Damn, I've run into a fellow practitioner. That's a demonic charm spell. So Miss Jiang is a demon too. Could it be that? He's the mastermind behind Kui County's forced conscription of children? Master, how do you break this demonic charm technique again? What a vicious trick. This broken chapter could cost at least 30 years. He probably figured it out on his own. That's why I won't get married either. So tell me, who's that Miss Jiang? Miss Jiang, we only met him once, and he moved us. He's only been in Kui County for 2 days, but already teamed up with the magistrate and used us as bait, luring the real heroes here. Please, magistrate, spare my life. These martial artists nowadays really lack character. Now that the devil has shown up, what will you do? I'll wait for Su-chan to return, then use her sword to kill this devil. This devil can cast charm spells, so his cultivation is probably higher than yours. To be safe, we should wait for Miss Su. But I've already alerted the enemy. That young Master Jiang will soon find out his puppet was destroyed, and he won't let you go. What's this guy plotting this time? Array formations, I've heard that's how the weak fight the strong in the cultivation world. Usually it's about setting up powerful arrays, but it takes time and a lot of rare materials. That bitter monk's soul is weak, but he was at least at the profound realm. If he blew up his own blood, could he kill another profound realm cultivator? No way, he's so weak he doesn't even have a body now. At most, it's like a silent fart, just splatters on someone's face. What are you trying to do? No physical body? Then let's just find him, one might as well try. If we're doing this, let's do it all the way. Kid, you've really lost your mind refining. A corpse and controlling a soul, that's demonic sect magic. Plus, you probably don't have that much time to prepare. The enemy could show up any time. It's all on the line. If it doesn't work, I still have Miss Su's sword talisman for protection. And as your disciple, I have a way to buy us some time. Outer disciple Chun Di of Shinge Sword Sect caught an evildoer here. If you seek revenge, come back in 7 days. At sunset, 100 miles south of the city atop a nameless peak, the grudge will be settled. This jade token is real, and you use it to trick people. When you act all the way. Otherwise, how could you fool the devil? Easier said than done. You're refining souls and planning to make corpses too. Aren't you afraid that Miss Su will just chop your head off when she finds out? I have my own code. If someone is truly evil, killing them is no big deal. Right now, King's Sword Sect is powerful, but it has nothing to do with me. Why should I bow and scrape? If you can even freeload with such guts, you're a truly shameless little devil. Junior sister, you always keep a straight face. Who are you making that face for? If you can't stand it, no need to force yourself to ride in the carriage. What are you so proud of? In the end, you'll just be devoured by Master anyway, and your soul will be destroyed. Senior brother, are you hoping for Master to fail his ascension, so you can possess me instead? Once this is settled, I'll have my Master give you to me, so you can experience a fate worse than death. Princess, I'm back. How did it go? Princess, you're always one step ahead. The little immortal really is something. It didn't take long before they figured out I was deliberately luring him and got into a fight with Jiang Shiyu's people. I saw his message at the Hengdao Inn. It was the King Sword Sect. The King Sword Sect finally showed up. Princess, can the King Sword Sect really handle those demons? I don't know, but we can't just sit and wait to die. The old demon's lifespan is almost up. I pretended to collect bloodstones for him and secretly used the King Sword Sect's name, just hoping to draw the righteous factions here. Slay the demons, princess.
He left a message at the inn.
He wants to duel that zombie in 7 days. What should we do? Can you still find him now? No, something's not right. Why have you steal the county office documents? And why agree to duel in 7 days? When you returned to the inn, did you see the martial artists he injured? No bodies either? Not a single one. Not even any corpses. Could he have captured them alive? Even if it's for hostages. Why take all 10 plus people? No sign of the living. No sign of the dead. This King Sword Sect cultivator might be a murderous traitor too. Red Moon, no sign of her alive. No sign of her body. Not even bones left, princess. Isn't the King Sword Sect supposed to be righteous? That guy doesn't look like a villain to me. Silly girl. Look at Jiang Xiu, always using secret arts to change his face. Does he not look good? Not even close. That guy is 10 times better looking than that little demon. No, 100 times. Not good. Could it be some demon magic is clouding your mind? I command you. Go find that hidden demon now. Kill him, yes. Yes, princess. I'll do my best. Silly girl, I'm just joking. In the future, if you meet a cultivator, keeping yourself safe is most important. Princess, didn't you just order me to kill him? If he really is a demon, that duel in 7 days is definitely a trap for Jiang Xiu. If only I could know what he's thinking. Maybe I could turn foes against each other. Don't worry, princess. I won't let you down. Self-preservation first. No need to meet the cultivator alone again. Just get some rest tonight. Will it be like when we were kids tonight? I know. You have to stay alive. Live on for us. Is there really someone that good looking in this world? Why did that King Sword Sect demon come here? What does he really want? I don't know. What do you want to know? I want to know why the county is forcing boys and girls into servitude. Who is it really for? I can tell you everything. But tell me first, what did you do to Little Stone? Relax, I didn't do anything to him. Since I've answered your question, now you should answer mine. That's right. Forcing 3,000 lives was indeed my command. I took Elder Tianwu as my master. He needed 3,000 souls for his demonic cultivation. Princess, that's not necessary. I got here early. I heard you talking with Miss Lan. If you're honest, maybe there's hope. You talk as if you're here to save me. You're only softening up, just to find out the secret of this formation. Why not just kill me and rid my mind? So, Princess, you're also a demonic spirit child. If I kill you, Elder Tianwu will sense it. You want me and that demon to destroy each other. Wait, that's not right. How is Miss Lan also a demonic spirit child? Princess, you went to so much trouble, just to save Miss Lan Shi. If we're not afraid of dying, why not take a chance? Trust me, just this once. Miss Lan, if you want the princess to live, try to persuade her. I truly want to save people. Not just those 3,000 innocent souls, but you two as well. Princess, maybe we should just try it. It's not like we can resist anyway. Das Priest, you're so generous. I won't hide anything from you. But what is it you really want to know? Princess. Actually, you and Miss Lan aren't just master and servant. You're blood sisters, aren't you? That's right. Lan is my younger sister, the only sibling who survived. That old demon, from as far as I can remember, forced me to turn them into puppets just like me. All those years, only Lan survived. The others all died by my hand. I killed them myself. So you deliberately led the King Sword sect here, just to stir up trouble and make things bigger, hoping righteous cultivators would save you from your suffering. Is that right? That's right. I don't think you're actually a disciple of the King Sword sect. You're just pretending to be righteous, aren't you? You guessed right. I'm indeed not a righteous cultivator. So even our last hope is gone. Soon Old Man Wu will emerge from seclusion. My sister and I won't escape this disaster. But I really do know a disciple from the King Sword sect. They definitely can save you from this misery. Really? Of course it's true. But before that, please tell me everything you know about that demon lord. What is his current cultivation level? I don't know much about cultivation. But he said he's already in the Tangshuan realm. Now he's hoping to transform his soul and break through to the Wushan realm. He's only at Tangshuan? Then that's easy. Suchanya is also at Tangshuan realm. But the King Sword sect is #1 in the land. Your Highness, can you confirm when Old Man Wu will come out of seclusion? I don't know. That demon lord is unpredictable. He only asked me to collect living beings. Once that's done, Jiang Shiyu will let him know when to come out. After all this time, it's Jiang Shiyu again. What is his cultivation level? Qi High Realm. He once forced me to sacrifice many lives, to help him find treasures tempered by the fierce evil Qi to refine his body. But who would have thought?
He grabbed a piece of jade contaminated with fierce evil Qi.
And screamed in pain on the spot, scared out of his wits, and tossed it aside. Ever since then, that whole chest of fierce evil Qi jades traded for living beings has been locked in his secret room. He never dares touch them again. He's too scared to break through his realm at all. The great demon Ziguo's apprentice is nothing but a worthless coward. Why are you asking so many details, Taoist? Are you planning to go after Jiang Shiyu? Demon lords are always selfish and cowardly. If he really goes into danger, he surely has some scheme. If we can get them to fight each other, maybe there's a sliver of hope left. Jiang Shiyu isn't that important. If you get rid of him, you might alarm that old demon instead. He'll find out right away. Your Highness, right now the children are in no danger. But you and Miss Lan have both been afflicted with a strange curse. If we don't deal with it soon, things could become irreparable at any moment. If you truly can save my sister and me from this misery, Taoist, I'm willing. Don't say that lightly. I don't ask for any reward. Just don't spread rumors about me and tarnish my reputation. If people hear about me helping out of kindness expecting repayment, how am I supposed to cling to Su Chanying's favor in the future? Are there really good people in this world? Weren't you supposed to lift our curse? Why does this feel like something a pervert would do? Please forgive me, ladies. The curse can't be lifted here at the princess's residence. Taking you with me now will save time. This world is vast, but as long as that old demon lives, it makes no difference where I go. Ah, we're almost there. Your Highness, what's this? I've heard this voice before. Why'd you bring these two girls here? You've already gathered enough spiritual energy. So skinny they're useless. Can't do much with them. Please don't eat me, Taoist. Is this your so-called way of saving lives? Hey, master. Don't scare the girls. They're guests I invited. Told you to cover your face and you wouldn't listen. Now look at all the trouble you've caused with women. If Miss Sue sees this, let's see how you'll explain yourself. Master, could you please stop imagining things? Go mind your own business. I'll handle this here. I'll handle it myself. This scene really is easy to misunderstand. If you ladies don't trust me, you're free to go. If you're willing to trust me, then come with me. I'm willing to trust you. If the Taoist really meant harm, there wouldn't be any need for all this trouble. Right, Your Highness? If that's the case, then I'll trouble you, Taoist. I'll take a wisp of your spiritual essence and have my master create 2 substitutes for you. The curse on you will be transferred to them. But since they're not perfect replacements, the old demon may discover them very quickly. Little Rock, go keep watch outside, so no one disturbs us. Taoist, is it possible to transfer Little Rock's curse onto me instead? Would that make things safer? If Your Highness really wants to sacrifice yourself, I do have another way. Please tell me, Taoist. As long as Little Rock can be saved, I'm willing to do anything. I'm willing. That's my magic artifact. Are you willing to enter the 10,000 souls banner? My life never had much meaning anyway. If not for Little Rock, I would have ended it years ago. That demon probably kept him alive on purpose, just so I couldn't bear to die. I never did see Miss Sue's sword light arrive. Do it. Who dares ruin my plans? I'll skin you alive. If I die, you'll die with me. Good thing there's still a glimmer of hope in my 10,000 souls banner. Thank you for your mercy, Taoist. But I should go be with my brothers and sisters now. You worthless apprentice, how long are you going to mope? For a girl you've only known a few days. If she doesn't want to live, no one can save her. It's not that I blame myself. I just wonder, if someday someone full of sin doesn't want to die, what should I do? Are you hinting at me, you unworthy apprentice? The desire to live is instinct, but it can't excuse harming the innocent. Isn't there a way for the sinful to atone for their crimes? If you don't set a great vow, how can you know I aim for immortality? I not only seek immortality, I want to lay out a path for this world. From now on, all mortals and cultivators will follow my rules. So arrogant and ignorant. Betrayer of master and ancestors. Master, pack your things. Let's go. Where to? Not waiting for your Miss Sue? She will find me. Princess Hongyu is dead. But there's still a little devil on the loose. I'm in a bad mood, and I want to root out the evil completely. Clearly, the whole city is in mourning. Why does everyone look so joyful? Miss Sue is finally back. Have some tea and take a rest first. It tastes better than last time. This time it's truly good tea. The matter of the young boys and girls is resolved? Yes. Most have been sent home. Little Stone helped out these past few days, confirming that all the children are settled. This was something I should have resolved. I didn't expect to end up just being a bystander. Thank you both for your help. The princess and that old devil perished together. It's a form of atonement. As for this city full of mourning, it's because I couldn't find the escaped Jiang. In October, I simply killed that wicked magistrate along the way. That corrupt official's family was used to being overbearing. They actually forced the whole city into mourning. If only I had noticed earlier, and been more thorough in my work, the princess might have lived, and there would be no need for you to risk your life alone, sir. Since I was the one who asked you to investigate the case, then your safety is naturally my concern. Mortals are frail and weak. If we cultivators are not careful, it becomes a matter of life and death for thousands. Miss Su, why take the devil's faults upon yourself? To act for justice, one must first clarify the cause. I chose to risk dealing with the devil myself. The cause lies with me. Even if I had been harmed, it wouldn't be your fault. Thank you for clearing my doubts, sir. During this trial, meeting you, sir, is a great fortune in my life. The matter in Kui County is over. What are your plans for the future, sir? As a rogue cultivator, I'll naturally find a quiet place to enter the astral fiend realm as soon as possible. If you are interested, sir, I can recommend you to the sect leader to join the King Sword sect. The sect leader speaks very highly of you, and even ordered me to pass on a message. The secret techniques you passed on are of great importance. The Sword sect is willing to offer a Dharma treasure as a token of gratitude. So your sect leader has heard about me? However, before we part, I have one request. Please speak your mind. Jiang Xiu, that little devil, has escaped. Evil must be rooted out completely. I would like Miss Su's help to find him and kill him. Only then will the matter of Kui County truly be finished. What you say makes sense, sir. This time, I will never let you face the danger alone again. Miss Lan, we are going to slay demons. If you wish, you may come with us. Once it's resolved, and Jiang Xiu has been dealt with to avenge you, you can live your own life without any burdens. If you have nowhere to go, I can find a place for you to settle down. The towns near the King's Sword sect are prosperous and peaceful. It wouldn't be hard to live a good life there. I know that mortals travel on foot and can't keep up with flying immortals. But I don't want to be alone. I have never tried being alone. Taoist Master, can you teach me cultivation? I can endure any hardship. I promise I won't hold you back. I'm willing to do anything. You want to cultivate? Learning from a rogue cultivator like me? Miss Su is a senior of the King Sword sect. Joining the King sect is the true path to the top. Can I learn from you? Miss, if you only cultivate just to follow him, you won't be able to keep up within a year, and you will eventually become a burden. How can that be? I never slack off in my training, because the one you're following is a cultivation genius. It's just luck. I made some preparations in advance. There's no need to be modest, sir. Your understanding of yin-yang and the 5 elements far exceeds mine. 2 profound enlightenment devils. Dying at your hands shows a talent that is second to none. Since you are unconvinced in your heart, then let me show you the gap between the master and an ordinary cultivator. We shall find that hidden devil right now, and settle the matter of Kui County once and for all. Wait a moment, sir. I will find that devil right now. Miss Su is using sword intent as an array to calculate the devil's whereabouts. What exactly is the principle behind this? This is something I realized from the boundless sword wall. Master said it's a new sword technique created by the sect leader in recent years. Even I only know how it works, but not why it works. If I use what you mentioned earlier, sir, to explain it through causality, I am now forming an array over Kui County. By using the causal link between you, Miss Lan, and that devil, I can trace his movements. Integrating divination methods into sword techniques, and being able to pass it on to disciples. Your sect leader truly deserves the title of the best in the world. Wait? How does this devil still dare to stay in Kui County? Perhaps he feels that the most dangerous place is the safest place? Mourning for that Kui County magistrate. He is actually hiding here? What are you all waiting for? Watch carefully. See the master's methods. Even the spiritual energy exchange has stopped. So it's an illusion. By the flame that slays spirits, the staff shall rise. Reversing its course, so follows the path of heaven. Rise. A devil is a devil after all, treating human life like grass, and thinking nothing of it. Will I kill or not? Why are you so aggressive? My master died a sudden, unexplained death.
Kui County's situation is changing.
I just want to hide here for 3 to 5 months. We're all cultivators in the same world. There's no need for a fight to the death. From Huaxia. Everything is negotiable. Who says I'm the same as you demon? Do you dare say you're not a member of the devil's sect? Holding the soul's banner, and using such cheap tricks like this knockout powder. Do you really think by pretending to be a disciple of King Sword sect, no one will see through you? This is a real King Sword sect disciple. If you don't believe me, you can ask his opinion. You think I'm a fool. Right in front of a disciple of King Sword sect, using the soul's banner and demonic powder? If he really is from King Sword sect, I'll write my name backwards. Why explain things to a dead man? I've been waiting for you. Surrender now. Enter my soul's banner. Repent for your sins. I knew you would try to escape. Spare me. Brother Boldy, please spare me. I still have some hidden treasures and pills. I can hand all of it over. This demon seems young, but his brows are full of tension. His aura is unstable. It's clear he uses pills to maintain his appearance. Miss, do you think you can really keep up with the master's cultivation? Come to King with me. If you understand the meaning of cultivation, one day you will see me again. Fairy sister, I'll go to King with you. Thank you, Miss Sue, for saving me. Master knows there are few disciples in the King Sword sect. Miss Lan is very talented and pure-hearted. She's a great fit for our sect. Let's rest at the tea house. What sneaky plan are you up to again? Bah, just leave this group of fools to fend for themselves. Even if you want to break the charm, wouldn't it be easier if Su Chun made a move? Master, how do you know Miss Su can break it? Disciples of prestigious sects are most afraid of having their minds controlled. It would damage their sect's reputation, especially the women. King Sword sect definitely teaches its disciples How to break enchantments. Thank you for your guidance, Master. Don't change the subject. Your formation made a lot of noise. What if it attracts other demons? I only dared to do it because Miss Sue was nearby. Otherwise, I wouldn't have tried. If trouble comes, he can handle it. No one will die. Do you confess your guilt? My conscience is clear. What crime is there? It's easy to fool others, but it's hard to fool yourself. Ah, spare me. Your residence and actions. All four gates are united. My key C really is expanding. You bold demon. How dare you hurt people in public? I'm Wei Changsheng from Burning Incense Sect. Today I'll act on heaven's behalf. Just as I thought. Mosiai warned me. You can't practice demon arts by killing many people at once. If you cause a scene, it can be seen clearly even hundreds of miles away. You there. This isn't flexible enough. It doesn't explode. It's just ordinary fire. Disciples of the Burning Incense Sect, just having entered the Kisi stage. Their bodies haven't finished cleansing spiritual energy. As soon as they fight, they're running in panic. How could they be my match? It's just mortal fire after all. Yeah. The power of these shackles depends on the sins committed. As a little demon, if I get hit, it's just like taking a punch in the chest. But these righteous sect disciples, why are they writhing in agony? So who's really the demon? Are they imposters? Ergu. That technique of yours is terrifying. My body feels weak and I can't move. Fellow Taoist, don't be offended. I was just trying to protect myself. Damn demon. I will kill you. What are you going to do? How dare you steal a treasure from Burning Incense Sect? Fellow Taoist, don't be offended. After all, no one knows what a cultivator can pull out from their storage bag. I did this to protect myself, just for self-defense. This jade pendant is full of wood spiritual energy. Against earth it could shatter. It could probably form spikes to pierce me through. I'll keep it for you for now. Nonsense. Master, are you hurt? This one says he's from Burning Incense Sect. Do you know him, Miss Sue? This is Senior Brother Wei Changsheng from Burning Incense Sect. Brother Wei is quite impressive. You can tell he's from a good family. Sorry for any offense just now. Junior Sister Du, that's a demon. Why are you so close to him? Brother Wei, please mind your words. He's holding the banner of 10,000 souls. Didn't you see it? Prejudice in one's heart is like a great mountain. No matter how hard you try, you can't move it. If holding the banner of 10,000 souls makes you a demon, then so be it. Now you're holding the banner of 10,000 souls, Brother Wei. Does that make you a demonic cultivator? Twisting words and making excuses. Whether it's an excuse or not, I believe you know better than anyone, Brother Wei. The pain you just went through, was it also just an excuse? Was what you saw just now also just empty words? If this really is a misunderstanding, then please lift the restriction on me. Haha. Since Sister Sue is vouching for you, I'll trust this fellow cultivator for once. Just a misunderstanding. I hope you can be understanding, friend. Since it's just a misunderstanding, let's not take it to heart. In that case, may I have my items back, fellow cultivator? Oh, Brother Wei is right. I should return them to you. My Zhuanri Dragon Pattern Disc. My Baosheng Pill. My talisman. Despicable coward. If this grudge isn't settled, I swear I'll never be at peace. Time to split the spoils. Miss Su, see if there's anything you can use. When did you manage to take these treasures, sir? This Baosheng pill. Miss Su should find it useful. I'm afraid that's not appropriate. It's fine, consider it my gift to you. I forgot to mention, sir. Wei Changshi came to Burning Incense sect seeking longevity. You mean the Sutra of Siddhigarbha's vow? Do with it as you wish. Miss Su, it seems Brother Wei still holds a grudge. Let's go find him now. Better to resolve enmity than to build it up. Clean up the aftermath. Collect the bodies and report to the authorities. So these 4 secret arts are just the methods used by underworld ghosts to punish the guilty, specially meant for the soul. The formation has been dismantled. You all clean up the aftermath. Gather and report to the authorities. Mortal affairs should be settled by mortals themselves. Miss Su, how many types of heaven spell arts has Burning Incense sect collected in total? According to common rumors, they have over 10 kinds already. And every scroll is different. Burning Incense sect values extensive learning. Their most famous is the Supreme Alchemy Scripture. Their alchemy skills are undoubtedly the best in the world. I wonder if using the Sutra of Siddhigarbha's origin could empty their treasure vault. Other than the Supreme Alchemy Scripture, what other heaven spell scrolls do they have? Other well-known ones include the True Forging Arts, the 8 Gates Escaping Arts, and the Lubin Scroll. They cover medicine, geomancy, formation, and artifact talismans. Burning Incense sect. Disciples must study at least 3 different disciplines daily. Is something wrong, Miss Su? Wei Changsheng shouldn't have gotten too far. Unless he's hiding on purpose. Otherwise, we should have caught up by now. Can you use that divination sword technique to locate him? Without a foundation in King Sword technique, just glancing at it won't be enough to learn. Wishful thinking. Be careful. This banner of 10,000 souls really is the Handist treasure. Don't let your guard down, you've invited big trouble. Master, what happened just now? That doesn't count as backlash. You'd better toss that little girl aside and run, Master. You want me to abandon Miss Su and escape? What else? He's a King Sword sect disciple. Leaving him might give you a chance to live. Staying would just mean one more life lost. Master, please forgive your unfilial disciple. Gentlemen, please protect my master. Run as far as you can. Go to King Sword sect, you heretic. Benefactor. Miss Su, how are you feeling? Sword key backlash. But it's nothing serious. So you can't ride a flying sword for now. I'm sorry you got dragged into this. Miss Su, just now in the sky. Did you hear everything? What your master said to you? I heard everything. Miss Su, don't blame me for refining my master into the banner of 10,000 souls. But he was willing to go. I didn't betray my master and ancestors, you know. You're still in the mood for jokes, sir. When have I ever doubted you, sir? Miss Su, since you can't send sword messages now, is there another way to contact the King Sword sect? We need to leave. Quickly. Why didn't you follow your master's advice, sir? I'm a disciple of King Sword sect. Regular villains wouldn't dare mess with me. You underestimate how ruthless the villains are. When the sword key backfired just now, you instinctively shielded me. So I will never abandon you. Regular villains wouldn't dare mess with me. You underestimate how ruthless the villains are. When the sword key backfired just now, you instinctively shielded me. So I will never abandon you. I need 3 days to restore my spiritual energy. Sir, what do you think we should do now? If the expert is from Burning Incense sect, with your status you'll be safe. But if we encounter a powerful villain, Wei Changsheng may already be in trouble. When disciples from respected sects die, their soul lamps at the sect go out. The elders will know immediately, right? Exactly. In that case, Burning Incense sect will surely send experts over to investigate Wei Changsheng's death. Miss Su, let's head toward Burning Incense sect now. Maybe we'll find help on the way. Sir. It's no longer an issue. Miss Su sensed something just now. You truly are a master of strategy. The straw figure left under the monument has already been destroyed. It really is a stroke of luck. That old demon truly can't divine. The art of divination is mysterious and unfathomable. No matter how high his cultivation is, he can only rely on vague karma to sense direction. Although, these new straw figures can't be stuffed with the bitter monk's poison anymore. Tying them onto wild beasts to scatter them is enough to slow him down. Sir, let's find a place to rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow. We can't rest. Who knows when that demon will catch up? If we're just one step away. And don't make it to Fengshang's sect. It'll be ruined. I've dragged you into this, sir. At this point, there's no point talking about being a burden. Do you expect me to abandon you now? I know you wouldn't do that. Then let me carry you. Our cultivations are 2 realms apart. Yet, I'm letting a young lady carry me while running. That really hurts my pride. Surviving such a calamity, I must regulate my chaotic spiritual energy. I'll certainly work to advance my cultivation as soon as possible. Miss Su, what's wrong? Another straw figure was destroyed. But that's actually a good thing. It means we fooled him again. Wait, a normal person would only fall for it once at most. When the first straw figure was poisoned, that demon suffered. Even if he's misled again, why would he bother destroying them again? Unless he wasn't tricked, he was simply cleaning up as he went. Amitabha, benefactors, you made it hard for this poor monk to find you. The monk only guessed wrong twice before choosing the direction you're in. Amitabha, this must be fate. Amitabha, Master, you've been chasing us this far, but didn't make a move. You must want to have a conversation with us. You are the wandering cultivator. All of Chunyi's schemes along the journey were orchestrated by you. Just minor tricks, unworthy of the eyes of a true expert. I see you're quite young, benefactor, and yet you have mastered this art. My bitter disciple died with no grievance. That bitter monk was slain by me. If you seek vengeance, just kill me. A debt always has its owner. If you wish for revenge, come find me. Amitabha, both of you claim to have broken the prohibition against killing. It's hard for this monk to tell who's speaking the truth. If you want to kill, then just do it. You've already reached sainthood. Why play tricks on us lowly cultivators? Wouldn't it be embarrassing if word got out? Benefactor, you may not know who really killed bitterness. This matter is of great importance to this poor monk. If I can't clarify it, I can't let it go. Amitabha, benefactors, please calm down. Recite the National Sutra with me and resolve the hostility in your hearts. Then everything will become clear. Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, while practicing the profound prajna paramita, perceived that the 5 skandhas are all empty and transcended all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness are also thus. Wow. Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, while practicing the profound prajna paramita, appeared in the confused and obscured world of Buddha. Is this monk using Buddhist scriptures for dark magic? The banner guards are walking through the prajna paramita with their burdens. Lady, was it you who killed my bitter disciple? The bitter monk's body was slain by me. If what the benefactor said earlier is true, then my disciple's soul was destroyed by this Chun benefactor. Miss Su, he already knew the outcome. Old monk, stop talking nonsense. I not only took his soul, but also threw him out, causing him to perish alongside another old demon. If you're going to make a move, do it fast. Then benefactor, please recite a Buddhist scripture with me. Let's recite Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. While practicing the profound prajna paramita, perceive that the 5 skandhas are all empty and transcended all suffering and distress. Shariputra, form does not differ from emptiness. Emptiness does not differ from form. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. Feelings, perceptions, impulses, consciousness are also thus. Shariputra, all phenomena are characterized by emptiness, neither arising nor ceasing, neither defiled nor pure, neither increasing nor increasing, neither increasing nor decreasing. Wait, benefactor, what were you reciting just now? Isn't this the Heart Sutra? Wait, could it be the old monk doesn't know there's a second half to the Heart Sutra? Benefactor, how do you know the Heart Sutra has a second half? Without a family, it can't be passed down. Wild claims can be made up. I not only know the Heart Sutra, but I also know many Buddha sutras. I suppose your Nirvana sect only has fragments of the scriptures. I can help you complete them. Go ahead and search my soul. If my soul loses even a bit of memory, that will be your loss. The Nirvana sect will never let the original Phoenix scripture go, even if they search souls directly. I can only use the scriptures in my mind as bargaining chips, and bet that I can get Miss Su out first. I killed bitterness. I have the original ancient Buddhist scripture. If you dare harm her, I'll destroy my soul immediately, and you'll get nothing. Amitabha, Chan benefactor, you misunderstand. This poor monk is not one of the Nirvana sect demons. My Dharma name is Fang Yuan. I'm from Sixen Temple. But earlier you said Kui was your disciple from Sixen Temple. Yet Kui used Nirvana sect's divine arts. No one mistakes the opening Zen. Sixen Temple originated from the Nirvana sect. Our divine arts are naturally similar. Kui is indeed my disciple, but he fell into the demonic path 80 years ago. He betrayed our sect. I'm not skilled in divination. I've been chasing him for 80 years. Until today, when he died, I only sensed it and came here. Since Master isn't here for revenge, why make us suffer so much along the way? On the way here, I met a disciple of the Burning Incense sect named Wei Changsheng. The relationship between the Burning Incense sect and the King Sword sect is well known. I thought you were all villains in cahoots. Did Wei Changsheng, that troublemaker, run into you? I gave him a small punishment as a serious warning. Then let him go. Anyway, it was all my fault. You two are people of loyalty and righteousness. I apologize to you both. Wei Changsheng, you Wei Changsheng. People just asked for directions. Why did you have to get physical? You almost got us killed along with you. Master, please get up. Just ask us next time. Don't scare us juniors like that again. Master, since you're here to return a favor, why do you look so anxious? Thanks to your help, I just broke through to the returning void stage after overcoming my inner demon. But the Nirvana sect definitely won't let this go. If I delay too long, I'm afraid it will be too late. Returning void stage. Lay down your butcher's knife and instantly become a Buddha. Lay down your butcher's knife and instantly become a Buddha. Amitabha, you are the ones who should lay down your knives. One palm shattered the sky. This master is even more formidable than the King Sword sect. Sir, no need to be envious. With your talent, reaching the returning void stage is only a matter of time. Miss Su's injuries have already healed. Master Fang Yuan's elixirs are miraculous. I've completely recovered. This ordeal actually made my cultivation improve further. Congratulations, Miss Su. Sir, you seem to have something on your mind. Are you still holding a grudge against Master Fang Yuan for what happened before? A self-mocking smile. After yesterday, I figured out a lot of things. We mortals will be nothing but bones in a few decades. Compared to those who live forever, we really are insignificant. I used to think that defeating a Tongshuan stage cultivator made me a protagonist who could overcome levels, until I witnessed the miracle of returning void shattering the heavens with a palm. If one can't achieve immortality, they're just a sprout in the dust. As you said, sir, indeed in this vast world, we mortals are just ants. If you want to break out of this cage, you have to become an immortal. I thought you'd tell me not to get depressed, Miss Su. Sir, you are not one to be discouraged. So there's no need for me to say anything more. That's right. Sighing is one thing. Cultivation is another. Since we know we're just ants, we should cherish the present even more. Miss Su, are you returning to King next? Yes, it's time for me to go back and train hard in Kinghing. But before I leave, I'd like to go with you to the Burning Incense sect and arrange the exchange of secret arts. I won't go to the Burning Incense sect anymore. After Master Fang Yuan taught Wei Changsheng a lesson, he probably holds a grudge against us. Going there would only bring us trouble. It would just add unnecessary complications. But it was Master Fang Yuan who taught Wei Changsheng a lesson. Why would he hold a grudge against us? That's a bit complicated to explain. Anyway, I can't be bothered with the Burning Incense sect now. All I want now is to improve my cultivation quickly. Once I find my master, I'll find a place to train in seclusion. Sir, you now need secret arts to strengthen your Qi. What about coming with me to King? The waters of King are too clear. For a little fish like me, born in the mud, I probably wouldn't fit in there. My master, Mo Ci, who's tied to the 10,000 Souls banner, would never survive the King Sword sect's investigation. Their rules are so strict, they're almost excessive. If I go, I'll definitely be imprisoned. And Mo Ci will be destroyed. his soul and spirit lost forever. Gambling with life and death. I won't do it a second time. So, where will you go for seclusion training, sir? Are you planning to become a monk? I'm not. It's just that Siksin temple, after all, is a side sect. Miss, I can't pretend I didn't hear that. Master, I meant no offense. It's all right. Miss Sue actually has a point. Siksin temple is indeed somewhat unorthodox, because the scriptures of Buddhism are incomplete, and there's the demonic Nirvana sect, which has stained the reputation of Buddhist disciples. It's no wonder the world misunderstands us. Master, you have great insight. I just want to exchange the Heart Sutra for the sect's secret arts of Siksin. I'm sure Siksin has them too. I just don't know if they're willing to trade. This green scroll is useless to me. But real power is what really matters. So what if you can trade? If not, I don't need to trade anyway. Of course you don't need to. I came to find you two this time, only to repay a debt of gratitude. The cultivation methods of Mercy Heart Temple have many taboos. They may not suit you. And they're definitely no match for the King Sword sect, or Burning Incense Gate's secret techniques. Master, you're too polite. For a rogue cultivator like me, whatever I get is already good enough. There's no room to be picky. But the full text of the Heart Sutra, Master, don't you want it? As for what Chan seeks, I can guess a bit of it. But Mercy Heart Temple is dirt poor, and doesn't have many treasures to offer. I'm afraid even if you strip the temple bare, you still wouldn't get enough. How about this, benefactor? You come with me back to Mercy Heart Temple. I'll explain things to the abbot, and the next abbot will be you. What do you think? Master, please don't joke with me. You want me to recite sutras and eat vegetarian food? That's absolutely impossible. Mercy Heart Temple uses vegetarianism as a way to avoid killing. It's not really required to go vegetarian. Frankly, I love meat and fresh dishes the most. But every time I beg for alms, it depends on the mood of the donor, so I rarely get to eat meat. If I don't see the killing, don't hear it. And it's not killed for me. Master eats the 3 pure meats. That's right. Exactly that kind. You really know a lot of lost Buddhist secrets. Let's get back to the main topic. Besides the secret techniques for Key C stage, I also need an escape technique, a protective ability, some materials and pills for crafting, and 60 wood, and all texts related to divination. You want to learn divination at the Key C stage? But since you're confident I'll agree about the price of the pills, half a Heart Sutra isn't enough. The Heart Sutra alone isn't enough. How about I also include the Diamond Sutra, Flower Garland Sutra, and Abyss Sutra? Amitabha, Chan, you almost broke my Buddha's heart. Those sutras don't tell me you made them up. Heaven and earth bear witness. They're definitely not fabricated. You have a unique gift. Are you really not planning to become a monk? That's a pity. With this sash on you, I will be able to locate and find you. The pills and texts will definitely be delivered. But as for the protective ability you want, your cultivation is too low. I really can't think of anything suitable for you. Master, have you heard of speaking Zen? Both Nirvana Sect and Mercy Heart Temple have their own versions of this ability. But non-Buddhist disciples can't borrow power from the Buddha and can't use it. As far as I know, Mercy Heart Temple has only been around for a few hundred years. So the Buddha you worship is only a few hundred years old. Benefactor, do you want to create your own Buddha? Why not? What you're asking, I can't answer. Let me go back to the temple and ask the abbot. Then I'll reply. I need to hurry back to the temple. The two of you should leave soon as well. Su has sword riding techniques. Chan, where are you planning to go? I need to go back the way I came first. To look for my lost magic treasure, the 10,000 soul banner. Then I'll find a remote place to go into seclusion. If that's the case, I suggest you go to Baihai Valley. It's not far from Mercy Heart Temple, so it's convenient to keep an eye on things. And they're especially welcoming to rogue cultivators. What do you think? Been searching for 2 days. Still can't find the 10,000 soul banner. There's no trace of Mosiai either. When disaster strikes, everyone runs their own way. Guess it's my fault for giving the banner too much freedom. Master, take care. Please, Master, take me to Baihai Valley. Amitabha, please accept my condolences. On the path of cultivation, parting is inevitable. I still remember when I first began cultivation. My parents used to visit Mercy Heart Temple often. But after one closed-door retreat, I came out only to find 2 old graves. If you don't know how to comfort, don't force it. Let me recite the National Sutra for you. Master, I know more sutras than you do. Then, Master, just tell me, what exactly is Baihai Valley? About Baihai Valley, it didn't used to have this name. It used to be called Baihai Valley. The whole valley was full of white bones. Some time ago, it belonged to the Scarlet Dye Holy Sect, one of 18 demonic sects of Scarlet Dye Holy Sect back then. It was demons treating mortals like livestock, stripping skin and bones, refining souls, and tossing useless bones into the valley. Later, when the demon lord fell, the sects were exterminated, and the place became ownerless. That attracted a bunch of people. What kind of people? Rogue cultivators, poor folks, all of them. They all went there to dig up bones and refine magic treasures. Poor folks really will do anything. 100 years passed. All the bones got dug up, but many shared arrays and alchemy furnaces remain. The righteous sect stepped in and helped set up a loose alliance. Renamed it Baihai Valley. Thank you, Master. Truly worthy of being an immortal's land. Is this the rainbow auspicious cloud? Chan, this rainbow fog is actually a poisonous miasma. It can confuse the mind. A test GUI Zhang 64 draws, trapped dragon technique, Kun as the yin line. 6 steps out in the frost. Congratulations, fellow Doist, on breaking the array. I'm Chamda, just arrived. Please give me your guidance. Burning incense gates pills are really precious. Not at all. My cultivation is low. Breaking the array took a lot of time. Thank you for waiting for me here. Really sorry. No need to apologize, fellow Doist. I'm Lu Fashang, today's gatekeeper. Breaking the array is time-consuming and exhausting. Come in and take a rest with me. Fellow Daoist, breaking the array must have taken a lot out of you. If you didn't use brute force, this maze would take at least 3 to 5 hours of repeated testing to get through. 3 to 5 hours? I feel like I only took 30 or 40 steps. It was tough for sure. I'm still dizzy and foggy-headed. As rogue cultivators just arriving, we naturally need to be careful. Can't show weakness. Don't worry, once inside the gate, it's safe. These are storage beads. Most things in the valley can be traded with them. That bottle of pills you just gave me is worth 300 beads by market rate. Renting an alchemy furnace for a day only costs 10 beads. Those pills only heal external wounds. How are they worth so much? You didn't know. In Baihai Valley, Anything associated with the 5 major sects. Its price is multiplied dozens of times. Fellow cultivator, you can casually gift pills from Incense Valley. You must have quite the connection. I hope you'll look out for me in the future. Normally, we go months without a newcomer. What a coincidence today. 3 arrived at once. The leech that just won't let go. Wei, I've missed you to death. How did you find your way to White Sea Valley? No wonder you can easily take out pills from Incense Sect. That connection is like a towering tree. You two catch up. I'll wait at the entrance. I thought you'd head back to King with Sister Sue. I almost went to King to look for you. So, Brother Wei, how did you know I was coming to White Sea Valley? Such perfect timing.
Take a guess.
Busy cultivating. Don't have the time for guessing games. This fellow really is busy. Messes happen when you're busy. You even lost the treasure you value the most, didn't you? Could it be that Master fell into his hands? Looks like this treasure is crucial to you, Chun. Why not trade it for your heaven scripture technique? Deal or no deal? I've underestimated the value of this treasure. Now you want to trade. But I'm in no rush. I believe you can bring out even more to trade. Wei, you almost fooled me. Really, you were just that close. Sister Mo, why are you stopping me? Senior Brother Wei, I warned you over and over. Just say the first line. He'll agree to the deal right away. Wouldn't he be suspicious if you don't keep pressing? He won't suspect if you stop asking. That's what the divination showed. That's just how it is. You only need to say the first line. Then keep quiet. Sister Mo, I know your talent is unique. But you do 3 divinations a day. Only one is guaranteed to be true. You nailed the timing of our arrival at White Sea Valley. But how do you know if the other 2 are real or fake? You want me to do nothing? Just sit here and wait? Others might be afraid of you, the scourge of 7 Stars Hall. But not me. If that's what the divination says. Believe it if you want. If not, suit yourself. Fine. I'll wait, but not just idly. That kid's reaction just now wasn't faked. He definitely lost his precious treasure. I'll check it out myself. Once I get my hands on this dirt, I'll have to believe your 3rd divination whether I want to or not. I almost fell for it. If he really had the 10,000 souls talisman, he'd have agreed instantly. But whose hands did Master actually fall into? Right now, I'm just in Key C state. I can't do anything. Cultivation is the foundation of everything. Seclusion. The 6-word mantra of Compassionate Heart Temple. Using resonant sound to drive the rotation of the key C. In Sushun used notes regarding the idea of condensing 2 opposite key Cs. In the method to apply the mantra, there are so many subtle connections. Might as well take this chance and try condensing a 2nd key C. Shatter the key C on purpose. Split it in 2. If it fails, the worst that happens is dropping back to awakening spirit state. Just use a key condensation pill and start over. Since there's a backup plan, why not go all in? After staying up all day and night, I need to go out for a hot meal. And check out these 100 bones. This tour guide is actually pretty good. I wonder what the big sects like King's Sword Sect and Incense Sect are like. What's their scene? They're really not that different. At most, they're just bigger and more spacious. Miss, you disciples from the righteous sects, do you just love showing up behind people? I just happened to hear you talking, fellow cultivator. Did you do something shady? So you're scared of being seen by a righteous disciple? Correct, I've done plenty of shady things. Wrong again. 2 out of today's 3 divinations are already wrong. What did you say? Just self-reflection. This girl's brain clearly glitched during cultivation. Chun, are you going to buy me a drink? The second divination was wrong too. But this third one is an ominous one, a certain death sign. You are absolutely right. I followed you today because I did a divination for you. The signs say your life is at risk today. Divination arts. You're in the profound connection stage. Ever since I can remember, I've had this innate gift. I don't need to cultivate. I can see the future. Since you have this ability, then tell me why I'm in danger today. Sometime today, you'll be badly poisoned and die unnaturally. No idea where yet. No matter how you try to avoid it, there's no escaping it. You do 3 divinations daily. 1 is true. What about the other 2? The first 2 already proved false. The first was you teasing me. The second was you inviting me for a drink. You were avoiding me just now. Obviously the first 2 were off. This third one, you're definitely getting poisoned. Absolutely guaranteed. If the divination shows death, then I'll change the variable. The first 2 were false. Because I didn't do them. So all I need to do now is finish these 2 readings. Then this ominous prediction will dissolve on its own. Miss, forgive me. Oh, where did you come from? Such a pretty young lady. How about having a drink with me? Let go of me.
I can't.
I don't want to be poisoned for no reason. If you don't let go, don't blame me for what happens. Miss, you wouldn't want the incense sect to miss out on the heavenly book's secrets, would you? If I really died from poison, who would give you the secrets? You're shameless. Don't worry, miss. This is just a temporary measure. I have no intention of taking advantage of you. Keep your hands to yourself. I guarantee I won't. Look how handsome that gentleman is. What a shame, like a flower stuck in the mud. That chubby one next to him really doesn't match at all. This guy must be blind. Found it. Drunken Immortal Inn. Sorry for offending you earlier. It was my only option. Let this drink be my apology. Once we finish this pot of wine, the reading will have come true. But what if today's fortune doesn't reveal my death date, but yours instead? Would you believe it, miss? That's why I never predict my own fate. A gambler never takes that risk. Otherwise, disaster will surely follow. Miss, could you teach me divination? You want to learn? That's not easy. If you're willing to teach me the heavenly book's secrets, I'll give them to you without hesitation. Didn't we agree you'd give me the secrets after surviving this disaster? Wasn't that the deal? When did I say that? You clearly said if you died. The heavenly book secrets. You lied to me. You regret it now? Don't you think it's too late, miss? Are you really willing to lose out for nothing? And walk away with nothing? Actually, your Incense Valley was supposed to trade soul cleansing for my heavenly book secrets. You know how valuable this is. You should be very aware. As long as I teach you divination, you'll hand over the heavenly book's secrets to me. And you won't go back on your word, right? Of course I won't. I, Chanda, always keep my promises. My word is my bond. I never go back on my word. Wait, what if you don't have the talent for divination? Wouldn't I have wasted all my effort? But how would I know if I have that talent before learning? I have an idea. If you can open this iron ball before we finish this pot of wine, then it proves you have the talent for divination. Open this iron ball before we're done drinking and you have the talent. Yang energy is straightforward. Looks like you've studied a bit. This kind of puzzle lock. Don't tell me. It's one of those really hard ones. Takes days to unlock. How is that possible? Impossible, totally impossible. You cheated. You must have cheated. Stop shaking it. If you keep shaking, I might die right here. Impossible. You definitely cheated. I really didn't cheat. Also, calm down. People are watching you. How did you unlock it? The iron ball was already 3/4 solved. Just a few spots were off. I just twisted it a bit, and it opened. You're definitely not just an ordinary wanderer. Which sect are you really from? You really want to know? Miss, you're quite persistent. Everything I've learned in this life comes from Jigu. Jigu? That's just an obscure little sect. It's normal you haven't heard of it, miss. Are you tricking me again? I swear to the heavens. Not a single word is a lie. Miss, you said earlier, as long as I open the iron ball, you'd teach me divination. It's time to keep your promise. Since you've already studied the heavenly stems and earthly branches, I won't repeat them. This is the most basic divination method. Cleanse the spirit, wash away the old, restore the true self. Break through the roadblock. This is a Class 8 dead end, complicated yet impassable. Receive and match accordingly. After the 6th step, don't clarify further. Head to your master Wu Qi, like this. Supplementary divination isn't something a key C-level disciple can handle, junior sister. Junior sister, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Brother Wei, stop calling her junior sister so affectionately. She's my junior sister, not yours. Just because you're from the incense sect doesn't mean you can ruin our drinking mood. You're twisting the facts. Arg! What did you just do? Why did he suddenly give in? That's the Zhuan Jade Dragon Pendant. Earlier, I had some misunderstandings with Brother Wei. If he wanted his pendant back from me, he had to swallow his pride. For my sake, you're really giving such a valuable artifact back to him. It's just a possession. Miss, you came today to help me avoid a deadly disaster. This karma ultimately has to do with me. Are you really telling the truth? I'm lying to you. Now that it's come to this, we're even. Let's part ways here. What do you mean, just writing everything off? I've only just begun to learn divination. In the future, I'll have many more questions I want to ask you. All right, I'll teach you everything I can. Junior Sister Mo, you're really in good spirits. Drinking and making merry with your companion, and coming back only at midnight. Senior Brother Wei's experiences this time should be a lesson for both of us. What right do you have to criticize me? Do you even know what propriety, justice, integrity, and honor are? The only reason I invited you was to seize the Celestial Tome's secret art. Isn't there something you need to explain? Explain? Setting aside your constant visits to the main hall, what right do you have to interfere with Seven Stars Hall's matters? I'm the chief disciple of Seven Stars Hall, Senior Brother Wei. Who are you to say otherwise? Forget it. The past can be changed. So we just lost a Wraith Amulet protector, that's all. Better to seize the moment. Slowly. Armani 8, red. Give me the sword. The 18 key seeds within me are still circulating on their own. It's not an illusion. At this terrifying speed, within a year, I'll be able to attempt the Steel Shaman body refinement. Sigh. Why are you three looking so down today? Brother Chan, you came at just the right time. We're all friends here. If I can help, I won't refuse. Brother Chun, what's your relationship with the incense burner sect, really? That Mo-Po sword domain's Fu Jianchong was strong from the very beginning. Miss Mo risked her life to save you, and you just took advantage of her like that. No wonder you're a disciple from a prestigious sect. Yeah, exactly. Incense burner sect isn't all made up of bullies like Wei Changsheng. There are good people too. I've explained my side. Brother Li, you should share your troubles now. This started because of me. I'm too old, and if I can't get past this stage, I'll only be able to sit and wait to die. I really can't resign myself to that. I want to go to the incense burner sect to beg for a Vajra umbrella. Gentlemen, are you hoping I'll ask Miss Mo for a Vajra umbrella? I wouldn't dare. Soon. We'll ask Brother Chun to help us find out more. Master, get up. The Celestial Tome's secret arts. Didn't I order you to assist Wei Changsheng in acquiring that secret art? So what happened? Master, that Wei Changsheng was arrogant outside, not only seizing things, but nearly brought disaster upon the sect. Master, should we report this to the sect leader? Of course you should report it. But Longevity Hall is extremely protective of its own. Plus you previously predicted Wei Changsheng's death, so he's still holding a grudge. Now the sect leader is busy at Green Crown Mountain, suppressing the demon lord with no salvation. He can't be everywhere. Even if we report it, it'll just end up unresolved. Has the demon lord with no salvation's corpse acted up again? Isn't it Longevity Hall's fault? Just so their disciples could use pills to break through to nascent soul stage. They actually tripled the soul cleansing herbs harvest. Those herbs were supposed to extract the demon lord's vital force from the corpse. They're the core of the seal. Every one you lose, the seal weakens a bit. Why is the sect leader allowing this? The cycle of heaven continues. The demon lord with no salvation's revival is just a sign. Swixen, you have to focus on your cultivation. Break through to core formation as soon as possible. Yes, master. You seem to admire that rogue cultivator, Chandi, who presented the secret art. Master, he's a true cultivation genius. He solved the mystic iron sphere you gave me in just a short time. To get such high praise from you really is rare. But you're not the only one who thinks he's a genius. Su Chanyi from King Sword Sect has recommended him to join multiple times, but that kid refused. Why did he refuse? King Sword Sect's longevity jade, and their rigid rules focused solely on slaying demons, really don't suit him. So you still have a chance. The Baihai Valley gathering is about to begin. I've already reported to the sect leader that you'll be fully in charge this time. Su Chanyi will be there as well. You should get closer to him, befriend him, and you'll benefit all your life. I understand, Master. One more thing. When you're in Baihai Valley, pay special attention to the snakes in the valley. Which kind of snake, Master? Be extra careful with any snake you encounter, and ask the local cultivators who've lived there for a long time. Most importantly, if you see any red chain snake with exposed bones, you must report to me immediately. Don't delay even for a moment. Go now. A clear and pure sword heart, untouched by demonic dust. Regarding the events in Kui County, you handled them well. You have passed. Why have you come to the sword forging chamber? At this hour, aren't you usually practicing swordsmanship? I came to greet you, Master. I'd like to pick a magic weapon for Chandi. It's rare of you to come here, and I happen to have two things to tell you as well. Oh, almost forgot. Take this to your friend. Soul Banner. Miss Sue, long time no see. What brings you here? Weren't you escaping after Chanyi's place was raided? That kid is loyal and righteous, and the spirits here didn't let him down either. They risk everything, flying all the way to King to warn their master. Ah, thank you, Master. What are you thanking me for? I'm not giving it to you. You should thank me on that kid's behalf. Go get ready. But there's one last thing, as your master. Before you head to Baihai Valley, make sure you watch out for the snakes inside. My old friend from the incense-burning sect is skilled at divination. He specifically warned me, especially if you run into a crimson flame snake with bones growing outside its body. Treat it like the most vicious demon, got it? Understood, Master. Hey there, friend. I have a map of Crimson Lotus Demon, you want it? Friend, want it or not? If it's not the Hewan sect's secret version, I don't want it. But if you have the engraved color-printed one, I'll take them all. So you're a real friend, come with me. So you're Heisha-san, but you're not dark-skinned at all. If you sell erotic drawings under your real name, aren't you just asking to get caught? Crimson Flame Supreme Magic, the pride of the demon realm. 1 Kanju volume. I dug all this up in Baihai Valley. Back then, the secret arts of the Crimson Flame Demon Sect were all patched up fakes. Little Bay, just looking at the cover, you get cursed by the sect. If you don't buy just one manual from me, then at midnight when you dream, the demon will turn into a dream-devouring snake and devour your soul. Is that so? I happen to enjoy playing with snakes. I'll buy one. What do you mean by that? I thought you were an expert. Turns out you know nothing. You here just to mess with my business? Well, let's see how much you really know. Let's see if you can tell. Your withered bone toad is decent. But from the sound, it's just a weak bug. This sick thing of yours. And your care techniques aren't that impressive, either. You sure talk a good game. But sadly, all these bugs you have, even together, are no match for my sickly withered bone toad. Nonsense, my species may not be rare, but I raise them well. They're worth 600 kangju each. Your 7-orifice toad in that condition is worth, at most, 500 kangju. Fine, 500 kangju. I'll sell you the withered bone toad. Trying to get info out of me? Just say if you want it or not. Deal. Friend, you've been wandering around all day, bought nothing. Of course, I notice you only paid attention to transportation mounts. If it's just for a ride, why not consider a solo mount? Solo mounts aren't easy to take care of. It's all about fate. Let's go check them out. Ooh, what's that smell? The spirit beast area is split into birds, beasts, and snakes. Which would you like to see first, fellow cultivator? Why do snakes get their own section? Let me explain. Baihai Valley was once called Baihai Valley. Crimson Flame Demon Lord loved snakes. Disciples of the demonic sect. Almost all keep snakes. That's the one. Wow, you've got an eye for quality. This spirit beast has ancient 3-legged golden crow lineage. Look at its 3rd leg. That's some sloppy forgery. Deal, I'll throw in 2 bags of feed. Enough for a month.
Eat up. You'll need your strength soon.
Now we have a mount. Next, let's look for Mo Swixen at the incense-burning sect. Figure out where my soul banner is. And find out if my master is dead or alive. This is the territory of the incense-burning sect. I'm afraid we don't receive outsiders here. Ahahaha. Turns out you're an honored guest from King's Sword sect. My apologies. Not sure if you're a visitor or if this is a misunderstanding. I'm not a King's Sword sect disciple. I just have some friendship with them. I'm here to see Mo Tongshin from your sect. Miss Mo invited me. Please send word. Tell them Chanda is here to visit. After we get back, we'll have plenty of ammo. Where'd you learn those man-like pet tricks? A pet always learns from its owner. See, that crow's just like you. You weren't so polite when you took advantage before. Now look at you, just digging in. If Miss Mo is still holding a grudge, then I'll just have to buy you a drink as an apology. You came to see me today. Still want to keep learning divination? That's part of it. Besides that, I wanted to ask if the incense-burning sect has a Vajra umbrella. If you plan to sell one. At the gathering in a few days, there will be many rare pills at auction. But the Vajra umbrella is probably too valuable. Ordinary cultivators can't afford it, with Baihai Valley's prices. If you want to win the bid, it'll take at least 50,000 kangju. 50,000? That's just the starting price. If there are more bidders, who knows how high it'll go. Miss Mo, you've come here this time. I'd also like to ask you to divine something for me. You want me to tell your fortune again, so you can take advantage of me again? No. You misunderstand, miss. I'm really not that kind of person. I just want your help with a reading. Where is the artifact? You're in luck. Of today's 3 readings, there's still 1 left. What did you divine, miss? I'm afraid you'll be disappointed. I saw that your treasure is in Baihai Valley. But that doesn't quite make sense. You lost the treasure first, and then came to Baihai Valley. So how could the artifact appear here? Then, miss, were you able to divine the location of the artifact in Baihai Valley? It seems to be at the King Sword Sect's base. The demonic artifact from the King Sword sect ended up on their own territory. Wouldn't it be devoured by the sword energy of those sword cultivators? If that's the case, I'll go to the King Sword sect base to take a look. I'll go with you. Long time no see. It's not that long. Not even 7 days yet. Miss Mo, this is Su Chunyi of the King Sword sect. Chunyi, this is Mo Tongshin, head of the 7 Stars Hall of the Incense Burning sect. Miss. Senior Sister Su, what brings you here this time? Is it something important to handle? I'm here specifically to find her. How did you know I was here? Our fates have long been intertwined. As soon as I stepped into Baihai Valley, I sensed you were here. This time I've come to return your artifact. Ah, the artifact. Has the King Sword sect found a way to restore a shattered soul? The cursed spirit child is fine now. Shibo has found a way to save him. But his soul was badly damaged. Now he's like a newborn infant. He's lost all his memories. That's not a bad thing. After all the inhuman cruelty he suffered, maybe it's better to forget. How did the artifact end up in your hands? Yang Chongwang traveled a great distance to deliver word and return it from King. All the spirits in Master's 10,000 souls banner obey her command. Yang Chongwang's trip to King He must have been on Master's orders. He's so afraid of death, yet he risked going to the King Sword sect for me, since the King Sword sect is giving you the artifact. Our incense-burning sect can't just take it for free. The secret art of the heavenly book. I'll report back to the sect and send you a magic treasure in return. Didn't you say I should give you a divination, Miss Mo? You don't need to give me another artifact. That's just something I'm giving you. Don't think of this as a favor from the incense-burning sect. Is anyone there? Please save my brother. What's wrong with him? He was bitten by a snake. It suddenly darted out from the roadside. I've used all my antidotes, but nothing worked. Please help us. What kind of snake was it? I couldn't see clearly. It was too fast, but I did see it was dark red. It's working. Thank you for saving his life. Be extra careful. You'd better watch him for a while before leaving. Everything's in chaos. I can't read the divination. I need to report this to my master. Farewell for now, both of you. Miss Su, what will you do next? I'll listen to you. My teacher is already aware. I'm not good at handling complicated matters. If that snake appears before me, I'll just cut it down with my sword. Miss Su, please issue an official warning in the name of the King Sword sect. All cultivators must not go out alone with antidotes. Report any snakebite immediately. Also, join forces with the 5 major sects. Prepare enough antidotes and snake-repellent pills. Organize 2 patrol teams. Why not come with me to the King base, teacher? It's the safest place. I'll go inform a few friends to take shelter first. I'll come find you at the King Sword sect later. Master. Are you still there? How many times have I told you not to be so soft-hearted? Why are you crying? Master, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Waiting for me to embarrass myself before you speak. So even you, my disobedient disciple, have days like this. How did you sneak past them? Went to King and didn't get caught? I just played dead. There are plenty of shattered, mindless souls in the 10,000 souls banner. I stayed quiet among them. Let Yang Chongguang do the talking. The King's Sword sect really deserves its reputation as scheming old masters. Don't worry, master. Miss Su just taught me the improved version. With this secret art, I can cure your soul in a few days. Don't boast just yet. You might not even be able to take care of yourself. The Crimson Serpent in Baihai Valley has awakened. This thing isn't your average menace. The 5 major sects are in for a big headache this time. Regarding what you requested, I've heard that incense-burning sect will auction off Vajra powder. I'm afraid the price won't be under 50,000. Kangju, 50,000. The 3 of us have worked our whole lives and only saved up less than 30,000. I guess it's not meant to be. I only have a little over 1,000 Kangju left. The 3 of you must be careful these days. Prepare more snake-repellent medicine. There's a risk of crimson-faced snakes in Baihai Valley. If you need anything, you can find me at the King's Sword sect base. Brothers. I'm going out for a walk. Brother Chang just said, someone got hurt by a snake. Don't go anywhere alone. I'm going to King Yun house for a drink. Let him be. Today he just wants to drink alone. Don't disturb him. If you can get attacked even in King Yun Alley, then where is there any safe place left in Baihai Valley? Focus on your cultivation. Fesheng and Hulu, come out. I'm already bored of drinking tea every day. Today, King Yun Alley has a brand new aromatic peach wine. Let's drink until we can't anymore. Sai. Help him walk on the right path. The mighty King's Sword sect, the #1 sect in the world. Yet their residence is so rundown. Miss Su, this place is actually King's Sword sect's residence? This small courtyard can't fit many people, can it? King's Sword sect never had many disciples to begin with. Usually, senior brother Wang Yichun and his wife are stationed here. Is it convenient for me to seek refuge here? This oppressive force is exactly the same as when I first met Monk Fanyuan. Greetings, senior. Daos-chan, you're too polite. Junior sister, your sister-in-law asked you to come over for a bit. I'll take Daos-chan to the guest room. All right. If you need anything, just let me know. Thank you, Master Wang. Daos-chan, you're so talented at such a young age. I heard you're not even 20 yet. Having this level of cultivation is truly impressive. You're too kind. If it weren't for Miss Su's help and the spiritual medicine she gave me, I'd probably still be figuring out how to condense my qi. My junior sister has always liked helping others since she was young. But she's very pure-hearted, so it's hard for her to tell good from bad. That's aimed at me, to remind me not to deceive her or be a bad person. Miss Su, I've heard you have a close relationship with the head of Kixing Hall from the incense sect. You two are quite close. Miss Mo and I only became friends through a bit of conflict. We're both teacher and friend to each other. Sorry for being so forward. I won't bother you anymore then. Daos-chan, continue your cultivation. I finally passed this test, with the protection of the King's Sword sect. So what if the red flame snake revives? I'm going to train here till the sky turns dark. But the spiritual energy here is lacking. With all 18 of my key discs, ordinary spirit gathering rings just can't handle it. Benefactor, what are your instructions? Old Yang, after the King's Sword sect reforged this multi-soul banner, what new abilities does it have? King's Sword sect isn't familiar with forging multi-soul banners, so they found another way. They taught us the name of a formation spell, called the Zhuanyin Spirit Shedding Array. This formation is like poking a hole straight through the heavens and earth, directly linking to the ocean of spiritual energy. 6-character mantra spell. My key C can't be expanded any further. It just can't hold any more spiritual energy. Miss Sue, are you alright? I'm still holding on. But tracking down the true culprit has become incredibly difficult. I'd like to ask for your advice, sir. Miss Mo, has anyone told you about their divination results these past days? Yes, but whenever it involves the true mastermind, the results are always wrong, which is strange. Miss Mo, have you ever gone out alone lately? He doesn't have high cultivation, and has stayed at the incense sect residence all along. He can't even avoid the Riverdale level. How could Miss Mo's divination be wrong every single day? The only explanation is that Miss Mo has already been bitten by a scarlet lotus snake. He's had his mind controlled. But he's been in the sect's residence this whole time. If I'm right, he's not the only one in the incense sect being controlled. I'll do a divination myself. Got it. There were scarlet lotus snakes at the incense sect residence. But they're dead. I think that did happen. Junior sister Mo said she needed materials for neutralizing toxins, so I sent over the scarlet lotus snakes I killed. But I'm sure those snakes were very much dead. The red taint snake relies on venom from poisonous snakes. Did you clean it up thoroughly? No, we didn't. Mo Suxon's divination is their biggest threat. As long as she gets one correct, the demon sect would be completely wiped out. The snake venom entered the residence. So I'm afraid that Miss Mo, possibly the entire incense sect, has already been located. What you're saying is, there's a traitor inside the incense sect who used snake venom to attack Miss Mo during her divination. How can we confirm this? Miss Sue doesn't need our help to confirm it. There are plenty of people who are actually worried about her. You just need to report it right away, and let the higher-ups of the 5 big sects deal with it. Good things shouldn't be delayed. I'll report it to my sect immediately. Everything just reeks of something weird. Pure Yi really is a lucky girl for meeting her benefactor. ICHM too bad that kid is not suitable for our King Sword sect. Old man, you've lost your mind. Forcefully tearing open a void and dragging us along? You said the demon sect's revival is supposed to toughen up the juniors and force me to watch from the sidelines, which I agreed to. Now, regarding the situation in Baihai Valley, how are you doing? It's only been a few days. Why are you in such a hurry? Your juniors from the incense sect are almost all finished, and you're asking me if I'm anxious? Everyone, please remain calm. Don't forget that among the remnants of the Crimson Blaze demon sect, there are disciples from my Shenlu sect in disguise. Every move they make is under our control. If all you care about is training your own disciples, and let Baihai Valley suffer heavy losses, then don't blame me for being ruthless. The 3 of you have been here for quite some time now. Greetings, honored master. It's time to bring you back into the light. You're letting us leave? That's right, just say you were bitten by a crimson lotus snake. They'll take you to the quarantine area. Excuse me, honored master. After we blend in with them, what do we need to do? You just need to go in. Your mission will then be complete. From then on, You will have no connection with my Crimson Stain holy sect. Demon, if you have the guts, kill me. You want to control me with the Crimson Viper? You're delusional. I know that disciples from your Shenlong sect have secret techniques to protect their soul during the initiation ceremony. That's why you dared to have the Crimson Viper bite you. If you knew that, would you really share all your plans with me? Your death is near. Do you think only the righteous aren't afraid of death? What exactly are you up to, demon? Everything you know is only what I want you to know. I know you're a spy sent here. I'll let you go now. You can pass on a message to the 5 great sects. Baihai Valley will definitely fall under my control. I want to ask the King Sword sect to step forward and give me a chance to speak with the 5 great sects. If you manage to resolve this incident, then I'll admit defeat. Baihai Valley's destruction is just a thought away. After the honored master let us come up, we were supposed to report to the 5 great sects right away. Sneak into the quarantine area. I can't help but feel like we're being used as pawns. It's true that now we're free again. We absolutely can't keep following the demon's orders. What if it ends up hurting people? How about we go find Brother Chun? He said he's temporarily staying at the King's Sword sect. Good idea. Don't you guys think Baihai Valley is way too quiet tonight? This umbrella looks familiar. I remember now. When we first entered the valley, he was with Chun drinking tea in the pavilion. Since he's your friend, then you only have your bad luck to blame. So sneaky. Why are you here? Nobody move. Search. You really let me guess it right. Got him. Yeah. Give it back to me. You're Bengxiang Sector. You guys trying to be bandits now? Looks like you all have something to hide. There's probably something shady in this bag. Give me my hidden pearl back. That's my life-saving money. Still want to resist? Take them away. Master, how are you feeling? It's better than nothing, I guess. My soul is nearly burned out. It's just that with this 10,000 souls banner's protection, it's dispersing a little slower. The power of the people's will can repair your soul and help you become a deity, Master. Once you become a god through incense and worship, you'll be bound by others' faith. It won't be as free as cultivating immortality. If I can just live, that's enough. Who am I to be picky? Didn't you just form your Ki-Si? Why are you already thinking about making me a Buddha? Never mind. Go ahead and do what you want. I'm going to rest for now. Chanda, your involvement with the demon has been exposed. Surrender now. Where's the evidence? You'll see for yourself when we get back. Utterly useless. I thought there'd be a fight. He doesn't need to make a move. The King's Sword sect has his back. The Burning Incense sect wouldn't dare do anything to him. If he did attack someone, it'd only give others leverage against him. Why does the honored master care about this person? He might make us lose this wager. Then why not just kill him, honored master? If I killed him, we'd all have to die together. Do you really think you've already won? Do you think you can just go off and enjoy yourselves somewhere else? How is that any different from a stray dog? I don't just want to keep surviving like a rat. I want my sex disciples to be able to walk openly in the sunlight. The only variable now is Chanda. What can a mere low-level cultivator in the Kisi realm do? I don't know either. But Chanda is definitely the biggest variable in our sex rise. What's going on? It feels like being bitten. Chanda, no, this has nothing to do with me. Seeing your brother Wei, that's a bit much. It's really too much. It wasn't me, I swear, really forget it. We Yanlu immortal sect don't want to get involved in your personal grudges. Farewell. This is a dream. Heaven is unjust. You are the real victim. But you were still retaliated against by that person. He used the power of Chongshang sect to seek personal revenge, trying to kill you. Do you resent it? Do you feel unwilling? Do you want to live? Song Wujin's words pierce into immortality. You can grant me eternal life. And you can take it back, right? I thought the shopkeeper was lying to me. Turns out if you don't buy anything, there really is a giant serpent invading dreams. You're not afraid of death. If you're not afraid of death, then why pursue immortality? But I absolutely don't want an immortal life given by others. If I can't be free and carefree, then living is like being in hell. I can endure hell for a while, but I will always look for a way out. Wait a minute, this should be my dream, right? Just now you said Fengshan sect took personal revenge on me. But the one who bit me was a red scale snake, right? I was poisoned by the snake. That's how I ended up in this dream. I knew Wei Changshan couldn't be that stupid. With his selfish nature. Even for revenge, he wouldn't choose such a sensitive time. So it was you who tried to frame me. Actually, my master has some connections with the red scale demon sect. I'm also considered a demon. I can too. Brother Chan, you're finally awake. My storage pouch is gone. Wan Hanben and the swordmaster are missing too. How long was I asleep? Just a short while. After Wei Changsheng brought you in, he walked away looking annoyed. Brother Chan, were you bitten by a red-eyed snake too? Bad luck. Got ambushed. Brother Liu, when did you guys get inside? Brother Chan, you were captured too. Even King Sword sect couldn't protect you? I'm not a true disciple of the King Sword sect after all. Even you were captured. Even you were caught, huh? Brother Chang, calm down. To retreat is to be reborn. To burn oneself is to see great light. Go to King Sword sect's stronghold. You can survive there. What about you? Only the one who tied the knot can untie it. I'm going to look for the culprit. Everyone, follow me and retrieve the treasures. Then drive these hypocrites from the righteous sects. Out, out. Baihai Valley belongs to us rogue cultivators. It's not their place to interfere. Ah, how did you catch up? I followed the scent. Black whirlwind, chase that sword light. Sir, why are you here? Are you hurt? No time to explain. Do you know where Wei Changsheng is? He has something that can calm the rogue cultivator's anger. What kind of treasure is it? It's not a treasure. It's Wei Changsheng himself. Sir, the rogue cultivators have erupted in violence. It's gotten this serious. Even if we catch Wei Changsheng, he's not the one who gave the order. What use is his head? Changshu and other rogue cultivators are cornered. Their rage needs a clear and nearby target. Wei Changsheng is the one in charge of imprisoning them. If they really went to war with the righteous sects, I must get Wei Changsheng's head before the righteous sects start a massacre, to keep things within grounds for negotiation. Miss Su, a tough battle is ahead. I will completely offend Fengshang sect. If you're saving people, sir, then let me be your sword. All right. Anyone below the Profound Connection realm is mine. Those at Profound Connection realm are yours, Miss Su. If someone at the Transforming Spirit realm takes action, we'll just have to take the risk. So. Stop. Senior Brother Wei is meeting with Senior Sister Mo inside the hall. Please wait for the announcement. Wei Changshen, your grandpa is here to find you. Get out here now. A demon wielding the 10,000 souls banner actually barged into Qingshan Hall. Su Chunyi, you're actually siding with this demon. Sir, I'm here at the Profound Realm. This is definitely not Miss Mo. This is the mastermind behind it all. Su Chanyi, the demon child, comes to my incense burner sect to cause trouble. This is outrageous. Let them go now and surrender. Sir, I'm afraid I can't hold them off. It's all right. Such a commotion. The experts of the incense burner sect have stepped in. As expected, but... Brother Yuntao, why make things difficult for these youngsters? I'll spar with you a few rounds. Wang Yichan at your service. Miss Su, now's your chance. Their guard is up outside, not inside. Go! Nephew Su, why are you here? Why is King fighting with the incense burner sect? Wait, who is this kid? Why is he holding a disciple from the incense burner sect? Greetings, Master Ziyan. It's a long story. We came here to resolve this chaos. Release them first. The 5 sects are united as one. How could we have internal strife in front of outsiders? The situation is urgent. If you want an explanation, Master, perhaps wait until this is settled. The independent cultivators below are in an uproar. If we don't calm them soon, White Sea Valley will be a river of blood. Ignorant brat! I've already sent people to pacify them. But they've been bewitched by the Crimson Python Demon sect. They nearly killed our disciples. Then, are you planning to kill them all, Master? If you slaughter these hundreds today and kill the innocent, there are thousands of independent cultivators out there. The 5 sects have spent 1,000 years building their reputation. Can you really bear the blame for destroying that, Master? That's right. If the martial sects kill innocents because of this, then my King Sword sect will be the first to oppose it. What brilliant idea do you have? I've tried to negotiate 3 times, but they refuse to listen. I'm also an independent cultivator. Let me handle it. What's this? What does this person from the incense burner sect in your hands have to do with it? Master, do you want to hear me make a long speech here, or settle this matter as soon as possible? Let me go, that's enough. You're a disciple of the martial sects. If you go, it'll only provoke them. Jingdi, it's far too dangerous. We're all independent cultivators. I know they're not truly wicked. Huh? Brother Chang, do you still consider me a friend? Brother Chun, you've done me a favor. But if you're here as a spokesman for the 5 major sects, then today I can only sever our ties. I'm not here as a spokesman. I'm here to deliver a hostage for you. Wei Changsheng, the main culprit who imprisoned your people. He was the incense burner sect's top competitor for the position in Changsheng Hall. No need to rush to kill him. With him, we have a bargaining chip for negotiations. When push comes to shove, we can take him down with us. Brother Chun, you're actually here to persuade us to surrender. Isn't that right? Persuade us to surrender? You wouldn't bring a hostage if you were. Wei Changsheng is proof of my intentions. Brother, have you forgotten? I was also bitten by the crimson python. We were locked in the same cage. We're all independent cultivators with no one to rely on. If we're killed today, the 5 sects will just say we were bewitched by the demon sect. The blame goes to the demon sect, while the orthodox path washes its hands of it. To cover up their scandal, none of the independent cultivators who were bitten will be left alive. We share life and death. So you want to join us? Fight to the end? Risk our lives? That would be a loss. Not only will I join you, I'll also make the righteous martial sects pay an even higher price. And more than that, I'll make them face reality. Wei Changsheng isn't enough. I have a big plan. It'll be enough to shame the 5 major sects. It'll make them bow their heads in front of cultivators everywhere. Admit they were wrong. Brother Chun, how will you make the martial sects admit they're wrong? Use Wei Changsheng's life to threaten them? Wei Changsheng is nothing. Using his life against the martial sects will just get us all killed. You can't use something others don't care about as a bargaining chip for threats. Didn't Deep Tower sect send people to try and persuade us earlier? What did they say? They said wiping us out would be easy. They said we were bewitched by demons, that if we just knelt and surrendered, they'd show us mercy. They act so high and mighty. Don't even ask what happened, and sentence us right away. They never really saw us as human. That's right, Deep Tower sect are a bunch of self-righteous idiots. They could never understand our suffering. We'd rather die than surrender. It's simple, the 5 great sects aren't truly united. None of them want to bear the blame for slaughtering innocents. We'll use Wei Changsheng as a bargaining chip. Force the Holy Luo sect to break the maze spell. The Shenlu sect can't wait to get rid of us. They see us as a hot potato. And we have disciples from Burning Incense sect in our hands. Burning Incense sect will definitely get involved. When the time comes, we'll say it was the Shenlu sect that forced us with threats to our lives. So we had to use Wei Changsheng to save ourselves. Let Burning Incense sect and Shenlu sect argue over saving face, and let them fight among themselves. Not only do we have to get out safely, but we also need to let the world know what happened. I want to see for myself if the 5 great sects really dare wipe out all the independent cultivators of Baihai Valley. Brother Chan, we trust you. If anything goes wrong, we'll kill Wei Changsheng as a sacrifice to the heavens, and fight them to the bitter end. Our lives are in your hands now. All right. I will do my best not to let you down. I've convinced them not to attack the camp again. Please, Master, open the passageway. They will leave on their own, I assure you. I've tried to negotiate 3 times and failed every time. But this kid goes in for a moment and settles these fearless desperados. Could he actually be the supreme leader of Crimson Demonic Sect in disguise? Brother Chun, I'll never forget that you saved my life. Don't thank me yet. Wei Changsheng is in our hands. Burning Incense sect will be here any moment. Brother Chang, let me ask you. Just now you were all dead set on mutual destruction. What about now? If you're not desperate anymore, why are we holding on to Wei Changsheng? What exactly do you want in exchange? Are you sure about your plan, Brother Chun? We only have this one bargaining chip in our hands. What can we actually get with it? Who is Wei Changsheng to begin with? Burning Incense sect doesn't even care about the life of an average disciple. Trying to negotiate with him as leverage, the 5 sects will just laugh at how naive we are. Among everyone here, does anyone possess a spell or magic item to record images? I have the Firefly Treasure Mirror. I can use talismans to record images for a short time. Good, everyone, start the array and record everything. Now I want to show the whole world the true face of these so-called righteous sects. If you know what's good for you, let me go. Otherwise, with one strike from Uncle Master Yuntao of Burning Incense sect, you'll all be dead. Stubborn as ever. Confess? What's there for me to confess? It's you who colluded with demons. Wei Changsheng, let's count your crimes one by one. If you're truly remorseful, the pain will be lessened. Speak up. I'll confess everything. It was me acting out of personal vengeance. I hate you down to my bones, but there was nothing I could do, so I took it out on other rogue cultivators. I provoked them on purpose, threw them all in prison, and tortured them harshly. I embezzled all the contents of their storage bags, and kept tens of thousands of spiritual pearls for myself. I even threatened that female disciple by promising her freedom. I admit it, I admit to all of it. I wanted to be the head of the Triumph Hall. Yes, it was me. It was me who secretly had the last head Yu Lenfeng killed. Brother Yu. Damn, now not even a god could save you. In the end, you lost by one move. Amitabha, junior brother, if you'd simply controlled that young man, you would have won this round. Now the plan to revive the holy sect has failed. From now on, all the righteous martial sects will pour all their anger on me alone. There's no way I can stay in Baihai Valley. Amitabha, the gates of Nirvana sect are always open to you.
Hey.
Thank you for your concern, senior brother. But for now, I don't want to walk into the lion's den. Amitabha, senior brother, you're mistaken. Monks are merciful by nature, How could we ever harm you? Sigh. Seems you still hold too many prejudices against Nirvana sect, junior brother. In that case, I'll have to take action myself. Please, junior brother, come to Nirvana sect for a little talk. Lay down your weapons and become a Buddha on the spot. Junior brother, it's never too late to turn back. Now that the rogue cultivators have been subdued, your bit of resentment, how can it compare to the hatred I've accumulated over 1,000 years? You'd better stop resisting. I've known all along you wouldn't let me go. Did you really think I wouldn't be prepared? Buddha is merciful. But you will die 1,000 deaths. You'll never reincarnate after death. Amitabha, thank you for risking yourself, kind benefactor, to lure out that demon. It's just a misunderstanding. I was also worried Nirvana sect would cause me trouble. But now it seems, at least I'll have some decades of peace ahead. The Nirvana sect's methods are truly formidable. We've lost this round. But it doesn't matter. You can think whatever you want, because you're destined to die anyway. Go ahead, show yourselves before the righteous faction. Right now, they just need to kill a few demons to vent their anger. Rest assured, your sacrifice won't be in vain. Daring to break in and rescue someone, that takes courage. Being able to calm the public's fury, that shows wisdom. You once told me you had some ties with the Crimson Demon sect. If that's the case, you're truly connected to our holy sect. Someone so brave and clever. It's a real shame you're not a demon leader.